Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. This is session 29, I do believe. We've done a lot of them. But the story is really clicking along. I'm having a good time. Hope you guys are too. It is a dour gray day for me. However, I do have myself a hot, piping hot cup of coffee sitting here. I'm with a bunch of friends, which is always a good thing. And I'm putting juice on it.
Oh,
That's how it is.
Maybe a
That's how I
little bit
roll,
of honey.
GOP. That's how I roll.
Juice on pie.
Yeah.
okay.
You
Sorry.
never put juice on pie,
Bleh.
Amy. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I guess not.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, everyone, please hit the like, share button. I'm going to go do the same thing. And those who like to come in and watch our these role playing stuff can come in and do so. And I do believe I have over 1,000, almost 1,200. And I have
Wow.
1,200 videos on this channel.
Ooh.
That's a
That's
lot.
Oh,
of
and Chester,
videos.
Chester, my
Yes.
dear.
Uh-huh. I didn't do it.
Uh,
It's not my fault.
I'm looking at your. Well, I was looking at your page.
Mhm.
What did I mess up?
I don't know.
I think we're at 27, not 28.
127?
Yeah, it says 27 was 6 days ago. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
My mind
There
was
you go.
doing a.
It's over 1,000. Everybody go, yay.
Mhm.
Yay!
Yay! And there's
Huzzah!
much
Everyone's
rejoicing.
excited. That's good. That's good to hear. We got a lot of people in here. Who we got? We got ourselves an Amy. We have a Honey coming. We got a lady. We have a Danny who's muted, but she's in our thoughts. We have a
Mhm.
GOP. We have a Tower, and we have a Puffin. And a Bill's on the way. It's always good to have a Bill on the way. Well, no, actually, it's a bad.
No,
thing.
it's
Let's-
bad.
Depends on the
Bad.
bill.
Bad.
Like
we don't need bills on the way.
two
Our
bills
bill
in
is
the
good.
hand is worth one in the bush or something. I don't know how the saying goes.
Ooh.
Something like that, or something about makeup on a pig. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's Danny.
Yeah, kick me like did
That was
something,
pretty
but
good.
I'm
I'm gonna
here.
give myself 10 points. I get 10 points.
You should. You should.
I should. I deserve it. Danny's talking. Hello, Danny. How you doing?
Hello.
How are you? I heard that you have some injuries compounded upon injuries.
Multiple injuries.
Yes. It was funny because I have the foot. You obviously know that I just got the stitches out today and all that. But then I smashed my other foot toe. They had to numb it and take my nail off and
Oh.
wrap it. And so it's been So now both have like some kind of messed up thing. But I'm doing all right. I got my meds, so I'm okay.
You ever lost a nail before?
Yeah, I don't know, like a finger or a toe, but this was like I smashed it and popped the whole thing up. It was
that's
like
good.
hanging on by a thread, and he had to come in with some
No.
They-
Hey, don't
pencils
worry.
or whatever and rip it off.
Don't worry. That's only a D4 damage.
That's true. And did they say is this the type that will grow back or won't grow back?
Yeah, it should be fine in a little
Okay,
bit.
good. It's
Yeah,
one
I
of
just
those,
wrapped it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I feel so bad. If it was my pinky, I could probably be okay with that. But it was my big toe.
Yeah, I broke several fingernails playing football. Yeah. hmm I always
Oh,
kept them. I still
sorry.
keep them short to this day from those years. So my wife looks at me like I'm a crazy person as deep as I cut them. But when you rip a fingernail off,
Never.
remember
Never,
that shit.
never.
Yeah, you don't
never
want to
good.
do it again.
You don't want to do that again.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, you know where I got my nickname, right?
Very painful.
Yeah, from your football coach.
My
Yeah.
football coach. He said, "That boy right here is a bugbear in the middle." Because I get a hold of you. I get a hold of your jersey, man. You ain't going nowhere. I don't care. I don't care. You're double blocking me. I don't give a shit. I got a hold of you. You're going down, fingernails and all.
Mhm.
So I will.
Chester, I know you probably wouldn't have seen them today, but this past weekend's football, they're doing some janky stuff.
Yeah, no, I know they. I stopped watching football years ago when they started kneeling
Yeah.
for the flag. I'm really happy I'm not in America because I'd been arrested years ago.
Yeah. Well, we'll all be there soon.
Well, you might have gotten more followers if you had been
Secrets are
arrested.
coming out.
Maybe that's true. Thank you, Puffin. But I mean,
Well,
you know, you're an American, right? And you
Mhm.
grew up in America, and You stand up every day in the morning and you put your hand on your chest and you pledge allegiance to the flag, and you hear our national anthem and you know the words, you memorize the words, you understand with Scott Keys exactly what happened, why it happened, the absolute miracle and absolute loss of life of those men piling their bodies one on top of the other to keep a damn flag up. And you're going to sit there and talk shit about our flag? Oh, you motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's no-
we're
Okay, we're only 8 minutes into the
Yep.
stream. Come on,
I'm
Chester.
sorry, you triggered me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I'm
man,
sorry.
I
It's a
don't care about any of that
cannonball.
stuff.
I was talking about
I just,
football, not flags.
Well, I
Chester
mean,
was
that's what
having a
triggered
nom.
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't get.
he was having a nom flashback.
I was.
Should all take a moment of silence and remembrance and honor.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I mean, if you're American, at a minimum, I don't care what your politics are. Respect the flag, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really don't care what your
Otherwise,
politics are. You can vote whatever you want, but respect the damn flag.
Mm,
And if your party is the party of, I don't like anybody's values or traditions or customs, then you probably need to work on yourself a little, because that's a lot of unguided anger.
It is. There's a lot of angry people.
Unless you're a
That's for damn sure.
mercenary.
But, you know, like I said,
Mercenary.
I don't really care what the
I
politics
don't get
are
involved in
anymore.
all that.
That's
So
yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. I don't care about the politics either. But I mean, in regards to the flag, respect your flag, right? I mean, it's all we
Mhm.
got, right? We're a
Yeah.
melting pot of people from all over the world, all the cultures, all the religions. Everything is in America. The only thing that binds us is that damn flag.
It's
Mhm.
kind of beautiful.
Respect it.
When
Yeah.
they start, what 10 years ago when they started burning the flag,
Well, that's been
there
That's been
was
forever. Yeah.
they were supposed to have been arrested, but people never did it, even though they had video evidence of them doing it.
Well,
Well,
technically, I think you have a right to do it.
right.
yeah.
It's called free speech, not free burn your national
Well,
flag.
yeah, no, but you know, you got to stand
That's
up for it.
that's an
Um,
action, not speech.
Yeah, no, I get you, but still, I mean, I've burned a flag before, but it's because it touched the ground.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that.
Yeah. So why is it right when I did it? You know,
You
Because
were
normally the
removing
military did it.
desecration.
I was.
Yes.
Flags
I didn't
aren't
believe it.
supposed to touch the ground?
No,
No.
If the flag
Oh.
touches the ground, you're supposed to burn it.
you're supposed to burn
It's
it.
been
Yeah.
desecrated.
It all goes
Oh,
back to
that's-
that song, the Star Spangled
that's
Banner. People
awesome.
don't understand the absolute weight of that song. They don't understand. It's not like other countries' anthems are all about we're great, we're going to last 1,000 years, God has given us a foundation. It's all shit like that. The American national anthem is about American people. And keep in mind, at that fort where that event happened, that wasn't a military fort. Those were all just families, husbands, wives, children, literally piling their bodies up. And all they had to do, the British commander said to them very clearly, we will stop bombing you when you take that flag down. I'm giving you easy out. All you got to do is take it down, show your surrender,
Yep.
and it's over. And they went out through that, and the British couldn't believe it. In the morning, that flag is still standing at a weird angle, but it was still standing. The flag was all tattered. They were like, "What the hell kind of miracle is this?" Keyes got off his on his little thing, went into the fort to see what was going on, and the reason the flag was still up and it was at that weird angle is because there were hundreds of bodies around it that were dead people, and their bodies were holding it up. That's where your Star Spangled Banner comes from. Understand that. That's serious business.
Those people really believed in what they were fighting for and
They
the
did.
protection of their own families.
Yeah,
Did
but I
that
mean,
affect the British at all? Did they start to think that
Well,
this had some value or some merit? I
they
mean,
left.
hmm,
I think it
there was some,
put a bit of ghost on them. Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, I've killed 10
Mhm.
minutes, which is my job.
It is.
You murdered
I thought it was
minute.
supposed to be 15.
That's the show, everybody.
All right,
And
thanks.
good night.
thank
Bye.
you and good night.
everybody. Yeah. But
You all got the 20th level. Yay!
Outro time.
outro time. But anyway, aside from my patriotism, but I know it just really irks me. Nevertheless, we are doing D&D today. And
Yay.
I have been informed that there is a new Marvel game, which means I have to go buy it, which really sucks because it looks like it's just a rip off of the D6 thing. But I gotta buy it now, and I noticed they had a whole bunch of other books, so I gotta go buy it. But it looks like they took a little bit of the face rip and mixed it with the original Star Wars D6 system, which should be real simple to run, I would think. I mean, real
Yeah.
simple. It's just 3 dice, right? You roll 3 6-siders and add whatever bonuses you got.
One odd color one, yeah.
Yeah, well,
One
For
of
the
them
wild
special.
die.
yeah, the wild die, yeah.
Mhm.
But that's what I looked at it like for a minute. It might actually, it might just be a truncated and simplified version of Margaret Weiss's system, which we did run. Our last
Yeah.
game we played before this was that system, right? The Cortex system. So I
Was
don't know.
it?
I'll have to go look at it a little deeper. I didn't have time. But anyway, where
I don't
were
remember.
we? Let me go ahead and bring
Well,
this
We all
up.
got 20th
I know
level
Lulu
and
knows exactly.
Oh, we were
Well,
close.
Well, I'm pretty sure we weren't 20th
last
level.
time on we're
So,
again.
yeah,
We
where
got
were we?
Wetton.
We got a hold of Wetton,
Mhm.
right?
and we were
Yep.
gonna do a heist.
And
Woohoo.
It turns. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you really want a synopsis, or are you making
yeah,
a
no,
synopsis?
please do. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so we managed to track down Wetton. Well, we managed to track down Wetton into a cantina or something like that, and
We'll
then
go with that.
and then we stole him. And lady was able to read his mind and find out a lot of useful information. Not the least of which is the evil prince was responsible for the death of the king of the Gordati. So that brought the Baron in. They're kind of like, okay, well, we're going to take care of the prince and get him captured. We're pretty sure we can do that. But they were really concerned because the evil prince managed to defeat the king of the Gordati with this strange magic device that he had that could actually stop the powers of undead, like necromancy and stuff like that. And once the powers were removed, they just went back to normal dead. And they're kind of like, oh, this is not a good thing to just have wandering around. So they're going to take care of the prince in the festival. I think that was supposed to be in about a week or maybe a bit more. And said, if
2
you
days.
want.
Yeah, 2 days now.
Is that what
It
it
was
was?
4
Okay.
days. I heard 4.
Originally
Hey,
it was 3.
5?
Now it should be 2.
I've heard 5. Anyway.
Okay, we're
2
yeah.
now.
Whatever the case, 2 happens soon. And our theory is that the device, he wouldn't be carrying it with him, that it's probably locked away in the hotel, where is pretty much the only place that's really safe from, well, everybody. So we're offered a really big bounty to go find it. And moreover, we also discovered that there's a locked room, I think where the security system is or something like that. And it has like one of the consoles that Honey knows how to use, or let's say that we learned about, that controls the water and stuff like that. But it's one of those kind of consoles that are in there,
It's
and
not
a
in the
whole lot of
security
other
room,
stuff.
though.
Oh no, it's in
It's
a
up in the
different.
penthouse.
Yeah, but one of those rooms is in the building as well. That is to say, and that there is a security room. And so our goal was to try and figure out how to sneak into the hotel and find that room and get the stuff that's out of it while the prince is being captured by the Baron and his men for the crime of killing their king.
Well,
Hmm?
we don't know it, like, because I mean, I'm sure really what's happening right now that we know is he's going to be, at least as far as we are aware, they might change their plans now that Wetton's been captured, right? Could ambush us. But anyways, what we know at this point is that the prince is planning on going to this festival. And while he's at the festival is when we're going to go in and try and steal these items from him. So we're going to. They've got 2 floors of security at the top of this hotel, and then 3 floors of penthouse above it. So,
Yeah.
but also, Chester, did you come up with the name for this MacGuffin that we're trying to get yet?
The MacGuffalopolis.
MacGuffalopolis.
The MacGuffin. I was going to say the MacGuffin Diabolique, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Goth,
yeah.
What about
goth
the MacGuffinator?
You're just cooler than me, GOP.
I am. I came up with a cooler name than you did. You have to admit that.
That's fair.
Megalopolis
Okay.
is fun, though.
It is fun.
And how do we destroy this thing?
Destroy
Okay.
it. We should
Oh
catch it.
no,
We
it
are
should
No,
just.
we should destroy it because it
Mm.
kills my people. No.
Well,
That's
yeah, but we're
okay.
giving
Well,
it
we're
to your
gathering it
people to
for.
just. Sorry.
Yeah, your boss asked us to find it and bring it back to them if we
Okay.
could. So, I mean, if it were the prince who'd asked about it, well, then he would already have it. So that's the goal then, is to try and find it if we
The whole
can.
in
Uh,
Witten's mind when I was going through it, and he used
Mhm.
the prince used this device on his father, right?
Yes.
Kill him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is not the prince
On the
also
Emperor.
undead?
Yeah,
Well, he
but he
did
wasn't
use it
using
on
it on
himself.
himself. Yeah.
It doesn't have an
Okay.
aura. It's a targeted
Okay.
effect.
Okay, target effect. Okay.
Yeah, no. Basically, Thetsget asked you to retrieve that item, and they would handle the prince, is what they said.
Yeah.
All the
For
other things
50.
are your own personal desires.
Mhm.
The Baron asked very specifically that you retrieve that item. That's what he
Yep.
asked. Yeah.
Retrieve.
We should also try and retrieve that mirror, the one he's using for teleportation,
Well,
so he can't escape.
that is
Place.
very much large and bolted.
We think. Oh, bolted.
Well, bolted we can deal with, but I mean, it's going to be hard to sneak it out of the hotel, but we have ideas. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. You
I
have two.
pers-
Well,
mhm.
so the situation sits like this.
I'll be right back.
You guys want to get in and get that artifact, and I'm sure there's other things because, like I said,
Oh yeah, to the vault.
within Wetton's mind, you were able to get a basic, pretty strong layout. You didn't see every single sector because he hasn't seen every sector, and it's also going on his perception and his awareness, which is pretty low, right? In that regard. But you guys have a pretty strong idea of what's where, and you guys have created a little blueprint of it, right?
Mhm.
The interesting points, of course, are the vault, where it's assumed the artifact would be. You don't know this, but you were just
Yeah.
that's the assumption. Um, in the room outside of the vault is where the mirror is, and it is very large. I mean, it's big enough for a gargantuan creature to walk into the room.
So could we get it on a balcony? Could we get it through a doorway? Is my question.
You don't even understand how they got it in the room.
Okay.
They
Seeing
probably
as
ported it to the room.
it goes from floor to ceiling.
They
So
probably built the tower around it.
well,
Yeah.
we don't know. You don't know. But we are dealing with Nessian magic here, because that's what
What's
it
the
is.
next
You
one?
know, well, the devils, Asmodeus,
Oh, okay.
yeah, which is the ultimate
Evil
cosmic
man.
magic, right? We're talking about Aeol, right? That level of magic, right? The great celestial
Hmm.
dragon himself. But nevertheless, and also there's another room which they're using as storage, and they don't really know what they have in there because you saw one of the avatar control apparati that they don't seem to understand because it's just a storage room, right?
Right. It's okay. So that's a storage room.
Yeah, they don't seem to
Now,
understand what it is.
ah,
So yeah. So did we clarify when we were looking at the? Because we know he has a station in there to monitor the arcane eyes that are going through like the security areas and all that stuff, right?
Well, you don't have as much of that information as you'd like because Wetton didn't pay much attention to it.
True, but you did
um,
say that seemed to
Yep.
be an
No,
area
no,
where they were monitoring.
absolutely, because the arcane eyes are a major issue for you.
Yeah.
now what is an? Maybe I should ask Jason. He might know what an arcane eye is,
Well, your
and
your
then might
sister
know.
your sister knows what it is,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
as does GOP's character.
Mhm.
Well, what is it then?
It's like a magical monitoring device. Usually it's cast via spell, but in this case it's a magical item that essentially can observe, can float around. It can see invisible
No, 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 no,
creatures.
no, no, no. That's not how this system works.
Oh, not how this particular one works.
Yeah, let
Okay.
me, let me. I'll just lay it out like this. It's a magical
Yeah.
CCTV.
Okay.
Yeah. So useful in Wonderland. Got it.
So there's like a bunch of little screens, and I guess there's like a fixed point of view where you can see different hallways and doors and things like that,
Yep.
and you can see people go
Uh,
up and down them.
Unfortunately, you don't know the extent of it because, like I said, Wetton didn't really pay attention to it. You know the arcade
Hmm.
system is there. He has walked by security rooms, therefore she had some imagery. But you don't have it because Wetton didn't care about that kind of stuff. He's a fop. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do we know anybody who works in those rooms or who would know something about it, or would Jason?
Jason would, yeah.
Hmm. Well, would it be possible to find out if he does know? Maybe be able to find out more about where those things are, what the range is, what could be used to maybe trick them or turn them off, or something like that.
He
Or
says,
if they.
Jason tells you that
Mhm.
is all run by the desk speakers. There are no non-desk speakers allowed anywhere near the systems in there. So he actually doesn't have any detailed information at all for you because he's not a desk speaker. And as far as how they work, how to shut them off, all those kind of things like that, he doesn't know.
So would
Whoa.
a so he doesn't know if a dispel magic would. I mean, because I would assume, but then again, you never know.
But it is an integrated warded system, and the entire building is
Yeah.
warded.
True.
So,
So even if we
Warding.
could dispel it, there'd probably be an alarm going off.
right, and all you would successfully do is dispel the warding. And
Yeah.
this is a place that Lady's character can be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Walk
knows
where I
that
want.
you have a information was given to you. You actually have a file.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So, Lady's character, I always forget her name.
Trivia.
Not Tivera.
Thanks.
Tivera.
Yeah.
Tivera. Okay, so um, uh, she has a thing on her belt, and
Mhm.
she can bring it up, and it has a screen on it. This is actually a
Cool.
bit of technology. It's not actual magic, although the power source is magical. And she turns it on. You guys have probably never seen something like this. Honey is drooling if she's anywhere near it. She's going through her file, and because she was given information on her mission, as she always is.
Mhm.
She does have information on the founding and setup of Craig Mora, which was 29 years ago,
Wow.
which is after Iron Pass was founded, actually. But
Yes.
that
Very modern.
they found the hotel standing, as were most of the things in this place, of course. But they integrated their own systems into the building, and you know that the warding system was put in place by a extremely high level necromancer. Now you don't know his level per se, but you know the name, and he's really high level dude. So
Really, really evil too, huh?
no, no.
No?
No.
Okay.
I told you the Gordati are not evil. They are neutral.
Yeah, but my boss is neutral evil.
He is, but no. This high level. The point I'm trying to put forward to you, as far as gathering information, is the warding
Mhm.
systems are probably beyond your dispelling ability. Is what I'm trying to
Right.
say.
Yeah.
But it's run on its power source is magical?
Yes,
No, my power source is
for
magical on
her
my
thing.
little device. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But to shut that system off, you don't have the push to get it done. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. We would have to find like wherever the control system was in the first place, and if we wanted to shut it down,
I'm
and shut it
sending
down
a
from
secret
there.
message to that most powerful person who put this word on here.
Well,
Yeah, you don't have that access.
yeah,
Damn.
but like,
Put it through the Duke.
well, because so here's the thing. So Chester, since they had already adjusted the wards on the building before when we were in there the first time, that tells me that it's not a static thing.
No,
Like it can be
it clearly
adjusted.
does.
So
It
so
clearly
there
does. Yeah.
is a means of controlling the system.
Right. But it also tells you the system was installed by them. It's not part of
Yeah.
the original system that was in place, put in by the Illerith.
Okay.
Right.
Well, if these things are monitoring places that, I mean, look, there's a few ways we can go about this, right? One way is we can perhaps try and disguise ourselves as security. That is a potential
All
option.
security is Gorgati, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
but as long as we look Gordati, then it doesn't like we
That's
have to
against the law, apparently.
Yes, it
appear.
So
Yeah.
I might. I mean, Lady's character could go.
We're all going to be in disguises. I would assume anyone, as long as you can appear Gordati, as long as you kind of fit the general build. Like the characters who don't fit the build might have to wait, on the top floor of the public access area, right? But
Would our badges still work?
no, we got rid of those. We probably had tracking devices, and that was forever ago. I would assume no,
I think Tower can
They
go
didn't
up
have any
because
magic
he's
in
known in the Gordati.
but I
That's
don't think
true.
they're going to let anyone in who's not one
Uh-huh.
of them in those top
Okay.
floors, especially unsupervised, right? Unchaperoned. So one option is to try and get uniforms that we can, utilize. We should all be disguised if we can, if we fit within enough with the build to be Gordati, right?
Is
Or
the cleaning staff Gordati? Or no, the cleaning staff probably wouldn't be.
they probably would be undead Gordati servants.
No,
Oh.
they're not.
No.
They're human.
Oh, they're human.
The only thing in here that's Gordati are the standard citizen, which are just party all day long, right? And I don't know who
What is
is
that?
breathing into their mic.
Or something.
And
I think
the
it's
security,
Scraping.
of course, is ladies type of Gordati, right? But everybody else who works, and you know this because you were in there before, and you
Yeah.
saw humans everywhere, and elves and half elves and other things, right? But no, the staff here is not Gordati.
So we might even be able to get jobs as staff to go cleaning.
We wouldn't have to get jobs as staff. We just have to get uniforms.
I was imagining as the character. I was like, we'll just do like in the movies where you dress up and you like hit the guy over the head and then drag him into like the janitor closet and change into their clothes.
Yeah.
And nobody notices.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, you could go that route with the disguising. If I were to suggest anything, which I'm not doing, lady can walk
course not.
freely around as she wants, and you still have 2 days.
True,
That's true.
but
We
on
don't want
the
to run into him because he might figure it out, though. Because he likes to get in everybody's brain.
Yeah,
But
but
he
the
couldn't
thing with
get
it
into
is,
your-
though, lady, they're gonna have a hard time getting in your brain, right? If they even
Yeah.
tried it,
Yeah.
and you're they can't really touch you.
And they can't really say no to me either.
but she's still. I doubt she would have access up to like the security
probably
floors.
not.
Yeah,
But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean she can't go and gain other informations.
That's true.
and
I'll
plus,
see y'all here after lunch. Okay.
well, if you want to go exploring, that's fine. Like, I mean, you can get working on that, and then, hey, Bill, by the way, so that's one option. Another option is now we've kind of discussed this a little bit, but not really that much. So there's the potential that if we get rope, we might be able to scale on the side and avoid the security floors potentially. Not using magic, but like physically having to climb up the side of the building and using the best climbers up on top and keeping the other people tied to the rope kind of thing. And so that's an option to try and come at it from the outside of the building that way. Like maybe we get up to one of the upper floors, we get into one of the rooms, and then we try and scale the rest of the way. But that's another thing that lady could kind of
Find out.
yeah, find out more about. Also, Chester, another thing too. When we went to the building before, and when we found out about like the warding, right? How far away does the warding go out from the building?
It goes
Like, would it?
it goes out beyond any of its parapets.
Okay, so are we? Yeah, okay. So I'm just wondering if it's like 10 feet or if it's like whatever sort of range. Because
I'd say it's probably more like 20, but yeah.
okay, 20 feet. All right, got you. So because I was just thinking ways we can get around
Well,
the
the
security.
court's not warded. You know that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I understand.
And the gardens in the back are not warded either.
So
That's right,
So-
the garden.
yeah, so there are ways if we can get up on top too to quickly get down. If everybody like let's say if you either have a like a broom of flying or if you have like a feather token,
Mhm.
there are ways to get down quickly where we don't have to actually go through the building itself again, right? That's more of the return journey, right?
Sure.
So I can see a disguise route. Because I think we can get through like the civilian floors. It's just the security floors, so
Top
those top 5 floors. But like so, there's the disguise route, which is one option. There's the I think a potential option is the scaling route, and I mean those are the two main ones that I can see. Otherwise, we'd have to find a way around those security cameras some other way. But those are my two
Well-
options. Yeah. Okay. So enough for me.
Lady, Tower.
Yes.
You guys go to the hotel. So, you and Tower, of course, have free reign around here. Now, you guys have been in the city before, but with the Baron, and you're getting the same eyes on you that you had before. There's plenty of people looking at you and paying attention to you, but you know right well they wouldn't dare act against the Baron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or they might. I mean, they did kill a king. However, the general you don't know how many of the actual Gordati here are aware of what the prince has done, right?
Right.
But nevertheless, there are eyes on you, particularly in this building, right? However, you two walk into the front doors freely, of course, and I've described it before, but this is a gigantic lobby area that goes up many stories. It's just this cavernous theater or stadium type of room. It's gigantic. It's gaudy as hell. There's gold and silver lamps and white paint and gilded trim, and there's the beautiful artistic paintings across the ceiling. It's either gaudy as hell or stunning, depending on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, of course, you've been in here before, and the lift system is, of course, at the far end away from you. So you can either go to lift system. You have on the right hand side there is the admission desks, for coming, getting your room, and all that kind of stuff. Off to the right, there's a doorway that goes into like kind of like a lounge type area, and off to the left, I think I had like a pool and saunas, didn't I? Pretty sure I did.
I think so. Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the lifts that go out to the upper floors.
What was Tower's character's name? I
There's
forgot.
also a church.
Ozzy Big Rock.
Ozzy. Don't you
Also-
think the paintings on ceilings are absolutely renowned.
I'm not much of a
Beautiful.
artisan, but sure.
I
Sure.
really kind of feel his name should be Ozzy Itchy Rock. I really feel so.
So she's looking at the ceiling, also paying attention where she's walking, because you don't want to bump into anybody. Somebody pass some champagne, she'll grab a
Oh,
glass,
are you
act like
trying
she's
to? Are you
sipping
trying to
it.
be nonchalant?
I think that's the
Is that
intention.
what you're trying to do?
I'm not trying to be nonchalant. I'm like, I'm gonna waste so much time looking at the ceiling and all the paintings, talking to him about the paintings that people might forget that we're there.
So nonchalant.
Okay,
Yeah, nonchalant. Yeah,
it don't work that way.
well, no,
Okay,
no. Well, we haven't really met your character really yet. I kind of had the feeling you were
yeah.
more of the no nonsense detective lady that just goes and does what she's going to do. But you do
Normally she
you
would
though.
be.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we haven't really seen your character do much yet in
Mhm.
that regard. But so you're nonchalantly moving through, talking to a giant rockhead.
Uh huh.
How smart is Ozzy? I don't know. Is he a dumb guy or a smart guy?
I don't think he's stupid.
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
I think it's a 10 at
His
least.
intelligence is a 12.
Oh, okay. So he's above
Of
average.
average.
All right. Okay, cool. So he's not a dumb orc. All right, cool. No offense, Danny.
I think her
She's
intelligence
not
is
an orc.
10.
She's a really smart orc.
Okay. Anyway,
A
so
smirk.
what are you doing, lady, in your nonchalantness?
We're moving toward the lift.
Okay, you get to the lifts, and what floor you want to go to?
Mm. The first security door.
I do believe
First
I said
security
this
level.
building had 30 floors, didn't I? No.
Dang.
13?
No,
Did I say 13?
13
the top
sounds like a
3
more
are
reasonable.
his. The security is 2
I think it
below
was
that. So
13, yeah. So
we're going
it's
to the first security
the first 3
level.
floors are, the lobby and all the balconies and stuff
Yeah.
around it. You have 8 floors of rooms and then 5 floors of VIP,
Number 9 then,
restricted
please.
entrance. Number
Number
9.
9.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see here.
Since Tower's not saying too much, I can go get him killed.
Fair enough. You don't you the it will not go to level 9 for you. It will
Oh,
only
I
go to
figured that.
level
Oh,
7.
well, I figured it goes to 7, then you have to ring something for security thing.
You're not really sure where those elevators are. This one only goes to
Okay.
7.
Okay, so we go 7. We walk around 7. Look for odd switches and stuff like that.
8, sorry, it goes to 8. It goes to 8.
8.
Yeah, no, it just goes to 8. That's it. Top floor.
Still looking at pictures too.
Uh,
Don't see nothing unusual.
okay, so you get to the 8th floor. Are you just staying in the elevator or you got to get out?
No, we get out.
Okay.
We'll wander around the floor.
Now the ceilings in this building are very, very high, as is everything that's old here, right? Everything is very, very tall ceilings, as you would expect in any kind of old world stone building, right? And there's a hallway that goes straight ahead, and you can see it branches off several times, right and left, and of course you can also go right and left. This right from where you are, these are suites.
Hmm.
All right.
So what are you gonna do? Right,
Go
left,
right.
straight. You go right.
Right.
And it goes to the end of the hallway, and there is a stairwell going down, and of course you just walk by, multiple suite doors.
Mm-hmm. I look down the stairway. This is the fire exit. Yada 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 yada.
This would be the easterly exit,
Easterly exit.
and you can see it goes all the way down.
Is
This is the top floor, by the way. That stairwell does go up.
It sways back and forth, right? The stairwell,
No,
because it goes down each level.
No, it's just a
Okay.
stairwell.
Okay.
Are there cameras and things here, or?
Oh, the arcane eye things that are everywhere in the building? Yes, of course.
Yes,
Oh, okay. So
but
they
they're
have
invisible.
a physical
No, they're
clearance.
not
You can't.
invisible. They're very
Oh, they're not.
easy for everyone to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, okay.
They're
Well,
in the
that's
shape of the crest of the prince himself.
Of course.
okay.
Yeah. I didn't think he owned the hotel.
The system
Is
has his
there any?
crest on, but then again, his crest is the royal crest. So
Mm.
Mm. Are they in
Yeah.
any particular pattern
yeah,
or
sure.
any
They
place
have
where you can access?
it's the royal crest.
Mm.
So we'll say
Okay.
skull and crossbones for fun.
Yar, matey.
After we go back
And
left
the
and right,
eyes
we'll
are
get back
beady
in
and
the
they watch, they
elevator.
move around watching you. All right, go ahead.
We go back to the lift after we gone left and right, and
Yeah, it's
we'll go
cheap.
back
Have
to
you
the
been in
lift
a
and go
hotel
down.
before? Have you been in a hotel, big hotel before?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Broadmoor at
that's what it looks like.
Colorado
Yeah,
Springs.
yeah, it looks like that.
So,
Okay.
so do you maybe see any way of going up? Maybe.
He knows I'm looking for it, but
Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
finding it.
He
But
has
I'm not
no,
seeing any strange.
no.
Well,
You just have hallways. It's very there. It's the architecture here is gorgeous. This whole building's
without
beautiful.
without giving it away that I'm obviously looking for a way up.
I know what you're looking for, but all you see is
Right,
hallway and
right.
suite doors. That's
So
all
we're
you
going
see.
back down. We're going
Right,
back down to the
right.
main level.
Try some of the doors. I don't know.
Was there maybe a different elevator, something that looked more official?
Is there an area where workers might?
I'm
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
for
say
the
it doesn't even have to
kitchen.
be official.
Going to the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Find
Mhm.
some of the girls that she knows would not just be the normal waitress, but people who deliver stuff upstairs.
Okay. As soon as you come down on the ground floor and go toward the service door,
Mm-hmm.
immediately a Gordati security comes up and asks us if he can be of assistance. Madam, what title I give you?
I don't remember.
Inspector, I think, right?
Inspector.
It was something different.
I looked him up and down. Look, eyes linger on his crotch, but she doesn't say anything.
Wow.
Just no.
Wow, that's really not what I thought her character was at all, huh?
Wow.
That's not really the
She's
image I got.
not.
I thought it was Scully. You know, that's in my head. I
Yeah.
got Scully, but that's not what I got.
Scully, Scully.
No.
She says no.
I have Scully in that other movie where she has sex on the roof of the car. That one. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Lady's just being a bad lady.
Yeah, she was being a
Bad
bad
girl.
lady in that movie. She was bad.
That's okay.
But anyway, what's her name? Jillian
Anderson?
Anderson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jillian.
Julian
Yeah.
Anderson. Yeah, that is her name. Yeah.
But whatever.
Why
Okay.
isn't Tower
He's
saying anything?
because
She says
Tower is a
nothing,
freaking boulder man.
Mm-hmm.
and that's what he likes to be. Okay.
Yeah.
No word. My presence speaks volumes.
That's true, Tower.
Now,
That is very true. Now, lady, you're gonna have to focus a little bit here, lady. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Because
can't focus.
this guy is freaked out. What the
Mhm.
hell,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh,
Because
he is.
yeah, well, he's just a low-level Gordati security guy. That's obviously you're going into a restricted area, so he has to attend you, and you're looking at his crotch. He's terrified you're going to eat him. What do you think?
well,
Eat him
So,
anyway.
It's funny.
Snap my teeth together. Give me
Okay.
shivers.
Lick your lips.
would she be required to disclose if she were investigating a specific case for the Baron or for
Not to
anyone
this
from?
guy. Not to this
Not
guy.
to
Yeah.
this
All
guy.
right.
But that's not the
Wait,
thing. The Gordati. Let
Where
me
did you come from? You were here
no,
earlier.
hold on a second. Let me explain the what kind of
okay.
Gordati you are, a lady.
Mhm.
Uh, the Gordati who serve the government, which is what you are.
Mhm.
It's been your lifelong ambition, and you've raised through the ranks successfully, right? They are dour and emotionless. They all are. Everyone you've met. Even when you met the prince, he was kind of like that, right? Now you know that he's he's in private. He's obviously got to be something different. He must be,
Mhm.
right? But
Hmm.
they're all very buttoned up. Think Gestapo.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just kill him now? Then no.
Well, they're not they are extremely authoritarian, but like I said, they're not evil
No.
per se, but they are authoritarian.
Kind of cool.
However, the Gordati government has to be because they're protecting an empire. And keep in mind, the
Yeah.
number of you is a fraction of the population.
Right. She can do an inspection though, can't she?
You could do whatever you want. I'm just
Whatever
saying,
you
try
want.
not to eat the help.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She just like straight lips and she goes, I'm really here for surprise inspection. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
By all means. Let us
So
continue.
he opens the door for you and he says, "Ma'am, what are we inspecting, ma'am?"
Food inspector. Food
Don't,
inspector.
sir. We're here
She
on
goes,
official business. We don't need to disclose that information.
Uh,
say,
he doesn't know what to say to the big giant boulder man.
Mm-hmm.
zip your lips, boy.
Thank you for your assistance. We're going to proceed now.
I like how Tower is like the more professional one in this.
I know.
So
It's beautiful. Good job, Tower.
It's so
The-
strange. That's why I had
I'm
to be the fuck up because
I put
Tower
my
was here.
giant
Matter of
hand
fact,
over Lady's mouth and push her through the door gently
right.
in like a nonchalant way.
Thank you, Ozzy. And now Ozzy gets
I
100
missed.
experience points. Take
Yes.
100 experience points.
Mark that down, Tower.
Whoop,
Yeah.
Yep.
I missed the wolf.
Don't even. Puffin minus 5,000.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay.
and the beer drinking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that was the worst character ever. Anyway, of course I'm joking, Puff. Anyway,
I see anything set aside like it's for a special serving.
that.
I know what you're
I'm
looking
sorry.
for, lady. You're moving through. You go into the kitchen, of course, which is on this side, and you see a bunch of people working. Of course, this kitchen is probably working most hours of the day. And there's
Mm-hmm.
just a bunch of people in here, and they're a mix of people, just like in Craigmora. I mean, this is a
Mm-hmm.
multi-special place, right? Multiracial, well,
Mm-hmm.
special.
Mm-hmm.
And you see people working, and you don't see anything that you're looking for, though.
I'm
The cutest girl here. I'm gonna slip into her mind to see if she ever goes up above 9th level
Give me
in
a
delivering something.
yes. Give me an investigation roll, please.
No. I'm trying to get to the page. Give me a sec. Wrong. What is? Investigation.
You can do it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Let me find out how much I got to add.
This is where we insert the elevator music for a
Should be
minute.
5
Uh-huh.
plus
I put you
4.
in charge of elevator music, Danny. You're in
5
charge.
plus
Plus
4.
5. Plus 5. Plus 5.
You know something, Danny? I've actually
Yes.
walked into an elevator not once but twice and
9.
heard my music playing.
Oh, that's
Oh,
kind of
man.
No, it was horrific.
I'm sure you did a good
Well,
job.
they say it was ugly?
No.
Or you thought it was
For
ugly?
one, I don't know what your music is, but for two, they always have to put it into elevator rhythm or tone or
Yeah.
whatever you want
Well,
to say. So
the two songs that were there were kind of that anyway. But it was just I literally sank. My shoulders sank. I have become BGM.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
you become
no.
elevator music.
It's so sad.
Hey, at
I'm
least
not
it's
even
out there. You
joking,
heard.
actually. I'm serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
I think in a way I'd be okay with that because it's like it's gone everywhere now.
It's a
Yep.
little bit different. Like if you do music and then you hear it's like hearing yourself sing or something, right?
Right.
It just feels weird. It feels off.
No, it was an orchestrated version of one of Sting's early songs, and
Mhm.
I remember doing it, right? But
Oh, okay.
I didn't recall it ever being on an album though, because the cut on the album was a different cut. So that was one.
Right.
The other was here in Japan. I was hired to play for like all-star Japanese band and called Cornucopia, and
Mhm.
I walked into an elevator in Tokyo, and I'm playing a saxophone solo. The song
Mm.
is called Unagi, which means little wave, and I was like, oh
Aw.
my.
Well, you
Were
should
you
just get
riding
your
the wave?
saxophone out and be on the
It is
elevator.
a beautiful song, though. I wrote it.
You're sitting there, everyone in the elevator. You're like, I did this.
No,
This
I
was
did. I
me.
shut my mouth.
Sounds like a sushi.
I shut my mouth. Anyway, we're
I
still
was
waiting for
thinking
a
this
number,
way.
lady. How you doing?
I rolled a 9, so I know I didn't
Oh,
find
okay.
anything.
Well,
You could have just tried again and fooled everybody.
Yeah, I know, but I play
I'm just
fairly.
teasing. I
um,
know, I'm just teasing.
no, you do see a girl you consider to be pretty, and in her mind, she has never been to the top floors. But it's not necessarily a bad tack, though. That's not a bad
Does
tack.
she know who
And
goes to the top floors?
She does.
Uh huh.
That
Track that
whore,
person.
that whore Denny.
Oh.
wait,
Or
who?
Daddy.
Is everybody eating at
I know,
Denny's?
that's at first I was like, wait a minute, how does he know? No, I'm just playing.
Not Danny, Denny.
Gonna track Jenny
I
down.
want
See
to
who.
see the rule with when you're doing fantasy games. You take a normal name and change the letter. So Jenny came into my head, so I changed it to D. Denny.
Okay,
That's the rule. Just so you know, write it down. Okay.
let's go find
Sounds
Denny.
It's the rule.
Denny works in housekeeping.
Bet she does.
Yeah, everybody's eating at Denny's.
I'll make sure I smell the food too. You know, very good, very good.
Okay, we're
What's it good?
not doing nonchalant doing your job. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so maybe ask the terrified man who is literally covering his crotch in the Clovis position, where the maid service is.
And where's the maid service?
They have on the fourth floor. They have their main rooms, ma'am.
Very
I
well.
look at him and
Do
nonchalantly say, "Buddy, you don't have to keep holding yourself. She's not impressed."
Now he's more terrified. Good job, this poor guy.
Great.
This guy's
I'm
I have a
loving
nice
this.
sword he can hide in forever.
So you go to the fourth floor, and
Does he follow us?
of course he's
Yeah.
attending you now.
He's attending me now. Okay.
You know he
Oh
and
my
he
god! Can I treat him like an intern and ask him to go get us some burritos?
well now you could if you want to get rid of him. Actually, you could do something like that. Now keep in mind, Tower, your character has been working for the Baron for quite a while. You understand Gordati culture. You're not Gordati, but you understand their culture very implicitly. Therefore, you're not held to the same restriction of the government people having to be very strict and orderly. You're not restricted like that. But you do know how they operate. Now, if you want to get rid of him and send him on some errand, you could certainly do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I forgot what was the establishment of Diner Express in this universe?
And there is a branch here.
The old
The
rapid
old
dining.
rapid dining. Yes.
Yeah. I look at him and I say,
It swarms you up.
I look at him and I say, good sir, we are famished from our long day's work. Can you please go run and get us some of that delicious chicken shawarma I've heard all about?
Oh, they are good. Oh, yes, sir.
And then
Okay,
I
so
nonchalantly
So, ooh,
flip
they
him
are
like,
good.
what is the Gordati currency? I nonchalantly flip him. I go and toss him the coin equivalency of the meal, and then I give him a little bit and say, "Get one for yourself, bud."
Oh, thank you,
Aw.
thank you, sir. And he runs away, very happy
Don't
that he doesn't
forget
have to be supporting this
mine.
horrible woman.
Shut up, lady. Don't say anything. Shut up. Let him leave.
Okay.
I
Um,
violently put my hand on her mouth again.
he walks run. Is that a thing?
Walk
That's a
through.
thing.
Yeah, it is.
But you guys come up to the housekeeping, and they have, just like many places, staff only. And of course, in there, in the center block of the suite setups, there is a large area. They have chutes that go to the basement for laundry, but they also have offices, and they have locker rooms, and it's like the main housekeeping center area. Each floor probably has a smaller but similar room, but this is the major
Mhm.
one. In here, there are people milling around. They're busy working. They kind of look at you and keep their head down, but they're just busy. So
Yeah. Find my target that I'm looking for.
okay, we're looking for Denny. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking around, and she's not here. However, I'm assuming you're mind reading.
Poking from mind to mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She is currently turning over a room on the fourth floor.
Hmm.
Go get close to her, but not let her see us yet.
So you go
And
down the fourth floor, and
I
you
thought it
see
was on the fourth floor.
you're on.
I think you're on the third.
No,
Oh,
you're not.
third.
Yeah, no, it's on this floor.
Okay.
Okay.
But you go down the hallway, and
Mhm.
you see that there are several maids moving. It looks like many of the rooms here are getting set up. But then again, there are a lot of people coming in for the festival, right?
Of
Of
So
course.
course.
they are preparing themselves. These are the lower rooms, but so they're going to be
Mhm.
cheaper rooms. But still, everything's getting ready. They're busy, and you see Denny and another girl are doing the room. You see her there, and she's getting something off a cart.
Okay. Um. See how big these rooms are. I'll go into the room that she's working in.
They kind of perk up and come to attention as you come into the room.
Please continue working.
These have two bed layouts in these rooms.
Standard hotel. Okay.
Pretty standard, yeah.
Own
Very standard.
restrooms, stuff like
I'll
that.
be right
I
back.
mean, when I say standard, just because everyone here has been in a hotel room before, but
Of
it's
course.
it's it's much more European standard, right? It's like
Are there
going to Germany or Prague or something.
I just
are
got
there
back from
any of
Germany.
So
those?
it's a little bit fancier than normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
more
Furniture.
stone like, and
Okay.
woody. You know,
Are there any of those cameras in the rooms themselves, or those arcane
no,
eyes,
they're
or
only in the hallways,
No.
and
Yeah.
of course each elevator has one sitting over the top of it.
Mm.
I'll be looking in one direction, but I'll get in her mind. I mean, roll again.
Well, they're still standing at attention.
You said went back. You can go back to work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead, make your roll.
Okay. Plus
How big are
5.
their laundry carts? Or are their laundry carts, by the way?
The cart that they're using is the standard one you'd
19.
see. This isn't laundry. This is a stack cart. So they're actually making beds. They're not.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would assume she would come across a laundry cart.
She saw a
Yeah.
Is
couple of them, sure. Yeah.
yeah. So, are there any with their size and design where you could hide a person in one?
Oh, probably two people. Yeah, sure.
Okay. All
But
right.
not
Let's.
stone golem
Two
size.
people if
Sorry.
they're friendly.
Normal.
Anyway, let's
Normal.
get back to the people who are
Yeah.
actually in the hotel,
Yeah.
please.
No. I know. I just asking a question.
So all right. So what'd you get? What was your roll?
I rolled a 19.
Oh,
It's right there
excellent.
on the page.
All right, I'm not looking. Yes, you have full access to this girl's mind, and what's in the front of her head is she's thinking about what she's going to be eating for dinner tonight because she hadn't prepared anything. She's going to have to do it herself, and she's kind of
Mm.
considering that. She's also wondering why in the hell there's a Gordati inspector standing in her room, but whatever, get to it. Do a good job, do a good job, do a good job. However, you're looking for other information.
Mm-hmm.
Denny is wicked cute.
Okay.
and some of the Gordati, military guys, like
Yeah.
the
The guard.
no, the
Security
damn it,
people.
GOP, my
No.
brain is Bill here. He's quiet.
Bill went away.
What is
Yeah.
the Royal Imperial Guard? What do they call them again?
Oh my
Praetorians.
God. Yeah.
Praetorians.
No,
Okay. These are Praetorian types that guard the prince, of course, right?
Gosh, she's scared.
No, I'm trying to give you information,
Okay.
lady. All right.
Okay. All right. All right.
The Praetorians
Praetorian.
are the ones who are on the upper levels. On the lower levels, like that kid you just scared the hell out of, he's just a normal security. But the Praetorians are a whole nother level of trouble, right?
Okay.
And they enjoy Denny, and she enjoys the money. So she does get called up on several occasions, and therefore you know exactly where that elevator is now.
Okay.
In the back of the sauna area of beyond in the back of the pool area, there is a private locker room that has guards on it 24 hours a day. And in the back of that locker room, there is a golden lift door.
Got all that. GOP.
Yeah. Golden
Okay.
lift. Sauna.
Okay.
Got it.
and it's in the sauna room.
The back of it
Oh,
with guards.
the
Okay.
princess would know something about that too, wouldn't she?
Yep, she would, but she's like, uh,
Not with us.
she's not with you. Yeah.
Just thinking of it, because she
Well,
did say you could get
there,
into.
yeah, well, there are
Oh, sorry.
several people you could have gone through to do this. There's several ways you could have done. There are many ways. You guys are just being, what's the nice word, Danny?
Asinine.
Obtuse.
Yes, thank you. I'll go with that one, Puffin.
Y'all the ones that sent me in. Just remember that. Okay. We got the information. We did. We did. So take out some paperwork. Start filling it out. She'll leave the room though.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if they're watching her on camera or something like that, she's like filling out a report. Let's go downstairs.
Well,
did.
here's
Yeah, go ahead.
one thing that you could do, maybe, lady. You could see if any of those 8th floor suites are available and how much for a room up there.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do anything for you. There's no way above it.
Well,
Are there
on
any?
the inside, sure, but if we could get a room, we might be able to find a way up on the outside.
Would it be possible to investigate any of the
No,
security
because
stations, or
the
are there no?
the thing starts there right above 8th level.
No,
Yeah,
I get it.
I know what you mean, GOP. What were you trying to say, Amy?
Oh, I was wondering if there are any like security booths or stations or things that you might inspect while you're here. So there's custodial, there's food. What other departments might there be? There would be security.
Yep, security too. But I think that's gonna be a little bit different though, isn't it, for this place?
Ooh, you can see if
Well-
any of the security guards, the normal security guards, are ever allowed up top.
Is there a laundry chute from up top to down low?
I was wanting to look for that too, just to see if because they are all numbered, right?
Well, she was in the housekeeping
Yeah.
area. Did she happen to see anything like that in there?
No.
You know,
Okay.
you could look in that Denny girl's mind. If she's brought up, she'd have to see how to be brought up, and you could just, retrace those steps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
already
she
did
goes
that.
up-
We already did
we
that.
already did that.
We already did that.
So do
Now
you
keep
know?
in mind, I'm sitting here holding my tongue
Mhm.
because, lady, you do realize you're not that type of investigator.
Yeah.
You're not a
I'm more-
hotel building inspector. You're not that. So
Right.
any of the guards who know who you are, which the higher level ones certainly do, are literally scratching their head right now. What the hell
Mhm.
is she doing? It doesn't
Well,
make any sense for your character to be doing this at all.
Okay, fine. Wait for the dude to come
I
back
mean-
and go take us to the security level.
Here's something you could do. I mean, you can passively scan minds. You can see if there's any additional information, as
Yeah.
well.
While we wait for him to come back with the swarmers.
I mean, she could be investigating a crime that had taken place or was suspected of being
Well,
taken place by
which is
somebody
why
else.
they're not acting on anything
You
because
need
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
they're
invest.
confused.
You
But I'm
need to
just trying to
invest.
remind her because she doesn't know her character, but I do, right?
Right.
And that's why I'm saying that because you just remember, just try to keep in mind, you work for the Baron,
Mhm.
Right.
right? And what you deal with the Baron is like high end political cases.
Yeah.
That's what you deal with, right? So right now they're like, oh, because they might even be thinking that is there some scandal happening? What's going on? That because they see you moving around, so
Mhm.
they're really confused right now.
Would I have a question here
Yeah,
for an idea? Would the
you got to
abduction
turn
of
up, dude.
Wes?
I can barely hear you.
Sorry, would the abduction of Wesson be a cause for an investigation?
Well, it's too early to know that he's missing.
Well, it's too maybe.
Yeah.
See that?
This is very. You guys are right in the flow of, but yeah, but nevertheless, the guard. I'm just saying that they would be confused. They're not acting because they're not going to act on it anyway. But it's just don't push it too far is what I'm trying to say because you're not that type of. You're not a hotel inspector.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway, but
Well,
you are passively waiting for the boy to come back with the shawarmas. Excuse me. And you do get one piece of information that is useful before the boy comes back. Um, there is a head of housekeeping. Her name is Gilda. Gilda R. And she is, and her small team of 3 are the only ones allowed to go into the upper floors and gather laundry and such. So there is no shoot because you were thinking about it. They actually
yeah.
have to go into the. So what with the information you're getting out of these ladies, Denny wouldn't have this other than knowing where the elevator is. But is that the top 5 floors are completely isolated and separated from the entire building beyond that single elevator.
Hmm.
All right. I send this information while we're waiting on him to GLP.
Okay. While you're looking at, well, you couldn't send it to me anyways, but out of
Yes,
character,
yes, I could
how
How?
can you send it to me? I'm not there, and you can't
telepathically.
You
you
don't have
can't.
that
Oh, you.
range.
And
Oh,
even
okay.
if you did, aren't there blockers that prevent that as well,
Yeah,
going in and
yeah,
out?
you're inside the
So
building.
I heard only
yeah.
magic resist.
So out
psychic
of
resist.
character, maybe figure out like if you can get inside the mind of the head of the cleaning ladies,
Yep.
then
For her
you might
next.
be able to figure out their schedules when they're off work. And if we can get
Yeah.
while they're off work, then we might be able to, if our disguises are good enough, get a few of our people in there to be disguised as those cleaning people, and then have the rest of the people maybe hiding out in the laundry. That could be a
No,
way
they
in.
carry the laundry in and
I
out. They don't.
cannot wait to see Ozzy in a basket. It's got to be
No,
great.
Ozzy wouldn't be in a basket. Ozzy would have to go the hard way up the wall. But
No,
this
the
could be
hard
to
way.
get most of the people in, who not going the outside
Yeah, no, I
route.
got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The lady is here barking orders. And she gets off in an hour.
Okay, what about her coworkers that also can go up? Because we probably would need a
The
few people.
schedule.
Yeah, I'm sure
Of
she would know her coworkers' schedules.
of course, she sets all the schedules. She's the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are they? So those people are any of them on a similar schedule where they would all be off at the same time? Is it like a
No,
they come
are
in and
identical schedules because they serve the upper floors. And she's going to be off in an hour, and she has like 6 hours off, and then they're back on.
okay, cool.
18-hour days. Wow.
No, it's more like 10. But
Okay.
Yeah.
nevertheless,
Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. And when they get off work, we can go and try and see if we can get in and replace them. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
So,
I
So
still don't
everyone's
know how you
going
can see
drag.
it.
Sweet.
Well, it wouldn't be everybody. It would be because there's 4 of them, right? So we would have people who are, doing the whole pretending to be them. I'm sure. I'm sure Lady can look at in her mind and see like all the proper, does she have to do like special etiquette? Like what is she expected to do, right? Stuff that we
Well,
can
if you get
we
time
can.
alone with her, you can certainly
Yeah,
get that
which we
information.
will.
The boy's back
Yeah.
with a shawarma.
Mhm.
ooh,
Um,
does he look like
he gives it to
Put
you,
her-
bows, and tries to leave before you can say anything.
Yeah, let him go.
Oh no,
Now
I was gonna tell him he forgot the song.
you know that because you're in Cragmora, right?
Hmm.
Where the others are not, right?
No,
And
I thought they were in Craigmore too, just not
No.
close.
no, they're not. They're not. They're in Iron Pass.
Right,
You're here by
right.
yourself, you and Ozzy. And you know that she's at one of the kind of back seedier neighborhood areas. You know where she lives.
Okay.
You have an hour. You have an hour before she gets off work, and then 6 hours in between.
And also the other 3
They
of
all
her.
getting off, but that wouldn't matter. She's the focus, right?
Yeah, she is the focus. Just I was just wondering if we know where they all live. So, because I mean, if we had to replace all of them, essentially, potentially, right? But
Finish your swarm before we can go.
yeah. But okay, cool. That's good information to have,
So
regardless.
you get out of the building and move away from the hotel, and I'm assuming
Mhm.
contact Jason, and he brings you back to Iron Pass as you
Yeah.
put yourself down an alleyway so you don't get seen disappearing into thin air.
Right. Make sure no one's
Mhm.
watching us.
And you give all the information you just got to everybody here, even though they were speaking as if they were there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out
I
of
know.
character. Out of
Yeah.
character.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
Meta.
Yeah, metagaming. But nevertheless, what's the plan?
Not too much.
Personally,
who,
what I do? I would
what's
have
that?
Ozzy take Danny's character, throw her through the top window because he could probably do it, and just
Mhm.
wait for the noise to stop.
Well, that's all the potential going on the outside route. We can all.
The protected wall will stop anyone from entering the building.
No, it wouldn't.
Why wouldn't?
Upstairs.
No, it's magical.
How is is it gonna
Danny's not
stop somebody?
magical.
Mm,
Do you think it would be possible to enter in through a window, even on the guarded upper floors?
That was what I was suggesting. If we get an
Mhm.
8th floor suite and we all go in there as part of Lady's entourage, well, we're still in the area where we can be. So one of our options is we go in, we get on the balcony, and then we have our best climbers go up first, bring some rope, and we get
Mhm.
ourselves, go around the internal security and scale the side of the building.
Would
And
have to be
no one's going to see you climbing up the side of a building. Certainly
It's
not. The most
Exactly.
nighttime,
prominent building there in the whole city. Yeah, no one's going to see that.
isn't it? Going to
We're
be
gonna
at
wear
night.
besties.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's
Uh-huh.
going to be nighttime.
We just gotta make sure the
Um,
prince isn't fair.
I do
can,
believe you have forgotten what festival is being
Oh,
held.
that's
Right.
brilliant idea, guys. Crazy but brilliant idea. When the prince goes to do his speech, what if we had Jason watching at a distance, and when the prince goes to do his speech, because we can adjust their solar cycles, right? So what if the light were to just flicker out while he's giving his big speech, and everyone's already questioning his leadership?
It's a moon festival.
The-
Remember?
yes, it's the moon, but I mean we could control their solar stuff. We can't
Yeah,
control their moon.
Honey most certainly can do that. Yeah.
So
So you can keep it dark for a while longer then.
yeah,
I guess.
we shut off their because there's the whole festival is they're celebrating this thing, and so he goes up, and while he's doing his speech, the moon
All the
goes out.
power goes out.
Yeah, the moon flickers out like it's like a dying light bulb and goes out, and then
Yeah.
while everything is dark, We go up, we climb up, and we, as quickly as we can, get in, get everything we can, and then get out.
You're really stuck on this Tower of the Elephant offense, huh?
I think it would be pretty cool, but there is also the disguise route. We can go in through the elevator.
I
And
don't
just-
like the disguise route. I'm sorry.
Can I ask the princess if she has like a key to the elevator or some
Who?
way to get up there?
Ask
The
who?
Lilith.
princess.
Oh, the
Let
the
the
princess.
entrance.
Yeah,
She
you'd
she
have
would
to
have
go
been
over
the key.
to the castle to talk to her.
I don't see why
Oh,
that'd be an issue.
It's not.
I don't think
Um,
she has a key.
well,
Because you
you
specifically
here's the
said it was
question.
his floors.
Well, we can figure it out. We can talk to her. She'll probably have more details that we don't know.
She may have a friend who was on that floor too, who may be glad to know that her friend's not
Yeah. We'll
dead.
find out.
well,
We'll
anyways,
see.
let me do one thing at a time.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Who's going with Amy over to Iron Keep?
We should all just stick together. I figure there's no point in not doing it.
All right. So you guys go to Iron Keep. You come inside, of course, and there's a lot of things have been quite busy here because the plan's afoot, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. However, you work over to your father's wing, where any royal dignitaries might be staying, and of course the princess is certainly here. And you find her with a bunch of maidens working on her hair, and she has seamstress working on a new dress. Princess shit. And
Of course.
you Amy, you walk up to her, and she looks at you and says, "What?"
What? Good evening, princess. Oh, I'm afraid we've come across some. Oh dear. I don't know how much of the news has been given to you, but about your family and some of the trouble there and your brother.
Oh
You're
yes, the Baron talked to me.
goody. I'm so sorry for
No.
everything that's happened.
Um, she's like she's quite indifferent.
Mm. Well, as it stands, we've been asked to help your people with something, and we're trying to find a way to investigate something that may have come foul on the top floor of the hotel. I know you said you found a way to sneak out of the building, and we do know of an elevator, at least in the saunas. Do you have any way of perhaps getting up there? Or anyone you know who you may trust who would be up there that we could talk to?
She looks beyond you over to Lady's character, and she says, "Is this authorized by the Baron?"
I looked up her and I said, of course.
She reaches into her corset and pulls out a key.
Oh my god, she does have a key!
Thank you, Princess.
But don't use the one in the sauna. Use the one in the back.
The back?
There's a second one. That one I didn't find.
She looks at you
Good.
like you're a bunch of idiots, which is pretty normal for her, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten
Uh,
used to that being her resting face.
it is her resting face. You're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
I am surrounded by idiots. But
There, yes.
she says, "Oh, in the garden."
That's not blocked.
And
Wow,
Oh,
she sees no realization coming over because she's looking at Lady, coming over Lady's face, and she says, "There's a gazebo.
Y'all remember the gazebo,
If you
right?
go to the southern seat in the gazebo, you can pull it up, and a stairwell goes down, and there's an elevator amongst other things down there."
I
I
see.
Hold on.
I
Does the
get down on
elevator?
one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I get.
Bill,
In the
go.
white room with black curtains.
Damn right, baby.
Yeah.
Mhm. Tower, what were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say, while we're in her presence, I'd get down on one knee.
Oh,
Oh, you know her.
Essentially, and like,
You
yeah,
know her.
yeah,
You
and,
don't do
yeah.
that.
It's
Might
out of respect. They're very
might
no nonsense people.
he might do that.
I pay
Um,
attention. Yeah, and I thank her. for her help, and then I
ignores you
courteously
completely, as she does every time
hand
you've ever
her
met her.
a delicious chicken shawarma.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
He already had
No,
that.
you
He
you
already
have
ate
met
it.
her. You've met her before. Years ago, though. It's been quite a while. But you've met her before, and she's just as bitchy now as she was then.
So, Princess, does this elevator take us all the way up past the security floors to the penthouse?
Guess it depends on the button you push.
Well, thank you for that. I was just wondering where the exit is.
God, I would have thought this would have been done by now. You're so slow.
Well,
You can't really go up. He stays in there
Bureaucracy.
24/7.
True, that is true.
You weather boy.
My brother
Okay,
doesn't
fine.
stay in there 24/7. He uses the tunnels just like all the other royals.
Really? The tunnels.
Loose
I already
joggins.
told you about them. Are you not listening?
We know about the tunnels,
I'm
but
afraid I haven't had the chance to be back yet, so I'm rather building this map in my mind.
Mhm. I am curious. Where else does your brother like to go? Outside of the hotel, of course.
Well, he
The
does have a
Bravos.
private room in the Golden Cock,
Oh
which
my
he and
god, of course he
Wendell
does.
go to. But mostly he just goes to the catacombs.
The catacombs.
Buggering.
Can you can I get like a map or something of like general area and like because I just want to know where the catacombs, how to access them normally, right?
Well, that would be a honey quest.
Okay. Well, then I
How
ask
does he
Honey.
go? How does he go to the? Does he go through a secret passage in the hotel to get to the
Well, I mean, honey would have
catacombs?
to go use a access panel, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's something with our teleportation ability we could get done quickly.
Of course.
Yeah. So
So
for the
she
yeah.
brings up you guys do that. I mean, I'm assuming you don't want to sit here and talk to the princess all day.
Yeah.
No. Leave as quickly as possible.
Underneath Cragmora, of course, you have a full map, right?
A
Of the
mapping
entire
system.
place. Underneath the hotel, there's very intricate systems, some of which Honey still doesn't understand completely yet because of her level. But underneath of the garden in the back, keep in mind that garden is actually part of the structure, literally. Right? It's
Oh.
not
So
a
older
separate
than the
thing, it's
hotel?
part of the structure. And
Yeah.
underneath of that, you can see the room she's talking about. You can see the elevator she's talking about. You can see the route of the elevator if you wish. You can see that she said amongst other things, they have like these weird sex dungeon things, rooms, and some storage. And then if you go the other direction, meaning north, there are the catacombs, which she's calling the catacombs. Actually, what they are is a giant flood control system.
Hmm. Oh, I see.
Okay.
Hmm. Well,
Or
that makes it interesting.
And another thing you find interesting when she's going through it, every time she's interacting with this, what they're calling Hotel Cragmore is what they call it.
Mhm.
The hotel itself is like an independent structure. It's gigantic, actually. It goes many layers down. It's connected to the whole system, but it's like a unit that was plugged into the system. So this
Oh, interesting.
hotel is something ancient. It's
So,
older. Keep in mind
ooh.
that other cultures over the past 10 millennia have built things on top of ruins, right? But this
So,
thing is actually original. That hotel is
so
original.
then it would be connected to the panels that Honey know.
Yep.
Oh. Do you think it would have something to do with the power?
You don't know. It's unpowered.
Yeah, we
And it
don't.
shows
We'll
that
have
its
to.
it shows that its avatar station is inert.
Hmm.
So we'd have to get in there to figure it out.
Didn't we
Essentially.
cover this already?
We kind of
get
did, yeah.
yeah.
The
We're recapping a
Avatar,
little bit.
unfortunately, that is a separate system that it does not have access, or it doesn't have access to. It's beyond its clearance.
Yeah.
So whatever
So
this
it does.
structure was, it was something important to the Illyrith.
Sweet. All right. Well, I mean, we have a way in, which is pretty nice, and it's probably the way we can get in best with that. Oh, I'll also ask her if there are any security cameras leading through that back passage.
Of course not.
Okay, fair enough. Just making sure.
Go to stop by and stop with the check in with the other ladies.
She slaps the girl on the hand because she pulled on a truss a little too
Oh,
tightly.
Mm,
ow, ow, ow.
okay. Well, everyone, let's get our whatever prep we want done. And let's get to this because I mean it's already like almost 8:30. So yeah.
Pat the girl on the shoulder. It's okay.
I was gonna ask everybody, since we have the money to do it now, if anybody would like, because it's only an uncommon magic item, if anyone would like to have their own bag of holding, I can roll to see if I can get a discount for us. But essentially, if you want a bag of holding, I'll roll and I'll let you know what the price is afterwards if everyone wants to do that. So.
Well, I need to get
Let's worry about that later, shall we?
Well, there's going to be a lot of
do the
stuff.
shopping and work out the numbers.
There's a
right?
lot of stuff up in the penthouse, and just want to make sure that it's not going to be like, oh, you can't get everything out. kind of
Oh,
thing.
I mean, we do have an artificer, so
Yeah, but we can't
I
make
think-
stuff like that on the fly.
You have
And my
2
summon
days.
does
If you
have
want to get bag of
saddlebags.
holdings, go ahead. They're not too they're easy to
Yeah.
obtain. Let's not worry about the minutia, please.
Okay.
All right. So you got your bag of holdings. You're prepared
Mhm.
for your heist. And you're just in the afternoon of the second day. And you've got all your preparations done. You're ready, and you're going to get in there, and you're after that artifact and any kind of booty that you can pull out.
Yep.
But an announcement comes. Well, you get informed of an announcement because you guys are, of course, at the HQ, and in the Iron Company's HQ, and the prince has canceled his appearance.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
big
I
surprise.
think. Okay, Garrick. I think you kind of predicted something like this, didn't you?
Okay, has
Well, you
he?
did.
Come?
Wetton is missing.
I know. I was saying that earlier, but okay.
Um, is he canceled it, or has he been yoinked by the Baron and hasn't announced it yet?
No,
You would
canceled.
know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Baron would let you know. He does have 2 operatives with you.
True. They wouldn't be keeping us in the dark.
There's
All
certain
right.
things they would keep in the dark from you. I just haven't told them yet, so that
Mhm.
they keep you in the dark. So,
In the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I mean,
Find out what their next plan is. When they
I
plan to hit on him.
well, I mean, we could ask the Baron for that, but honestly, I think we should just go for it still.
Of course.
We're gonna run into him.
Well, let me ask an important question here. Lady and Tower, you work for the Baron, not these people,
Right.
right? You were told to assist them. You may or may not like them. I have no clue. But you were told to help them in good faith. But you work for the Baron. Have you reported everything that has happened so far to the Baron? Seeing as you're supposed to be giving him daily updates.
You really should.
You know, I look at Tower's character. Well, have you done your job?
Well, considering how responsible he was at the hotel.
Yeah.
I look at her and say, "Better than you've done yours."
Oh wow.
Mm.
Ooh, fighting words. All
You're
right.
gonna be on your knees next thing you know.
Therefore, the
I
Baron is
stand up
in the
over
room.
her and look down
Yeah.
4 feet.
Hey, get
Sounds
the
good.
room out.
All right.
The Baron is in the room. It is late afternoon. The Baron is here, and he has a squad of 20 men with him. And these men are dressed not for Lady in Tower, but for the rest of you, dressed in the weirdest armor you've ever seen in your life. It's very shiny and black.
Oh,
You're not quite sure what the material is.
We'd have to kill you if you ever found out.
I didn't think it was that
Whatever.
much of a national secret, but okay.
He said whatever.
I
Yeah.
thought it was fun.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, so I guess
Thank
2 birds,
going-
1 stone. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And the Baron
And-
is very much so. My team and I, along with Tower, are going after the prince. The rest of you need to get that artifact.
We will do our best to find it. Of course, I believe we have something of a lead.
Well,
We know it's in the safe.
yeah. Well, we think it's in the safe. That is
That's
our
what
lead.
Melissa did the thing to find it. And at the time, it was in the safe. I specifically remember.
Okay. So it's in the safe. We know that. That's good to be clarified. All right, cool. So
How do you plan on? I'm sorry. So you've gone to find the prince, I'm assuming? Are we going to be cross purposes that way, or can we offer you some assistance?
Who are you talking to?
The Baron?
The Baron has 20 men, crack troops, and he's got a tower.
You think he
Ah.
needs our assistance? Now, we may get in each other's way. I
Well,
hope not.
Well,
keep in mind
that's
the
my
Baron's
greater
higher
concern.
level than anybody here.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got this. They're gonna handle. He's better equipped to handle this than
Then
probably.
should we go in after you and
Yeah.
clean?
No, he suggests that they're going to take the lead, and you can follow their tail, but we're going to different
Follow.
places, I would assume.
Oh,
But
okay. So he's
nevertheless,
not going to go.
his plan. I'll tell you what his plan is. His plan
Okay.
is, excuse me, they're going to come
Bless you.
on the bottom security level, and they're
Mhm.
going to clean that and the barracks. That's what they're doing. They're going to clean, and then they're going to go deal with the prince. And he has some. You don't know what it is, but he has some kind of thing that's going to shut that elevator down. So the prince can't escape that way. But they're going to secure the place. And you guys are going to go to the vault, which is your target, and get the artifact. So that's his plan. Yeah.
Okay.
so
Now, how can we do that and be the least cross purposes of he and his men?
They're going to start at
You're
level.
going the other way.
yeah, we're going the opposite
Okay.
direction. But I do have an prudent question here. The prince does have a means of getting around that mirror that he has installed in his penthouse. Is there any way of maybe disrupting its magic so he cannot utilize it to escape?
Well, if he wants to escape, he's going to be in Nessus.
Because I thought he was using that mirror to get around just all over the place. Because
I very explicitly told you what that is.
you said Nessus, yeah, you did say Nessus, but you were saying that he went through a portal to come visit us in another part of Cragmora, and I thought that was when you first even introduced the mirror to us. So I thought he was using it for other means of transportation, not just Nessus.
You thought wrong.
Okay, fair enough. Probably just connected 2 dots that weren't meant to be connected. All right.
No.
So,
it's not a bad idea
yeah.
now that you say it. But that's not the plan I have with the mirror. No, he has the psionic ability to do that himself.
Okay. All right. So even if we took an item away from him, he's still just going to be able to teleport if he wants to. All right. Cool.
They probably have. I mean, do they know about the mirror? I'm sure you've told them about the mirror,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
They're aware of it.
They're aware of it, yeah. And you can tell by the way the Baron is speaking to you that
Mhm.
there is more to what he's doing than he's willing to tell you.
Okay.
Puffin has a solution.
He's just basically saying, you do what you do what I asked you to do, and I'll take care of the rest. Is what he's saying to you.
All right, fair enough. But Puffin does have a solution to. I'm pretty sure you do have a solution to stop any teleportation going on inside of this area. Just
I do.
yeah.
Because I have that gem that I have that common item seal, and I have one of those gems that I bought in the downtime. I just need to fashion out the money because I've been making money.
Okay.
What do you? Is it a temporal anchor or something?
No, it's the spell Forbiddance.
Oh, I
It
see.
kind of
I see.
works, yeah,
Yeah,
in a
I know what
similar
No,
that spell
fashion.
is. Yeah, I know what that spell is.
oh,
All right. So
it
we go
has
in.
a.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We go into action. All right.
Yep.
You guys get down into the lower level, and as you guys are coming in, there is storage areas, but there's also a couple of those little weird sex dungeons they have. As these guys have guns similar to what the halfling who thinks she's a half elf has. They're just far more advanced. And as they come in, there are some party goers in these weird dungeons. Those 20 guys are moving. You've never seen anyone move so tight and clean. These are clearly an elite unit beyond what you've seen before, and they, without even missing a footstep, they kill everybody in their path as they move past it. It's efficient and brutal. And the Baron is just literally striding behind them.
I'm going to.
I love the mental image. Okay.
Now the Baron and his men. Keep in mind, I've told you these lifts are not like ours; they're much bigger, right? He and
Right.
his men get on it, and he says, "Of course, you know how these work by now. You've been down here for a while." He says, "We're going to go up and get started. Bring the elevator down. Go to the top floor. Do what you're supposed to do." And he hands Lady a. He already did it. He gave it to you before. He had given you this. It's like a kind of a talisman. And he said, when you get out of the elevator, put this on the elevator, and at this moment, he shows you where he wants you to put it, and it will
Okay.
lock the elevator and it won't move.
And he won't be able to touch it.
No, well, the whole point is reinforcements won't be able to come. Is what he's trying to.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys wait, and eventually the elevator comes back down to you. You get it on. You get on the elevator and you go to the 13th floor. Lady puts
Yay.
the talisman or the charm in place, and sure enough, the doors stay open and do not close, and the elevator seems to whirl down as if power has been shut off. You are standing in a very broad hallway. The ceilings here are as high as everyone else, maybe even a little bit more. And the walls seem to be made of this shining obsidian.
Mhm.
Ooh,
And as
fancy.
you're
Wow.
moving along this black hallway that is lit by ever burning torches, meaning large globes of light, you notice that on the walls there are various very large pieces of art. Most of them seem to be rather imperial. There are a couple that are slightly disturbing, but nothing demonic. But you're moving down this hallway, and it empties into a very large section. Now, you know the size of this hotel. So this section here is taking up a good third of the entire floor. It's very
Okay.
large, and in this room, it's actually has several steps that go down into a sunken area. There are sofas and kind of like those Shea Lounge type of things. Is that what they call them? It's kind of like a
Mhm.
couch
Just
bed,
says.
and all kind of chairs and rugs and pillows, and it's just a party room. right? And it's quite well lit, although dim compared to the lobby. There are statues all over the place that are quite lewd. But like once again, there's nothing here that looks demonic. It's just decadent, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There is a doorway ahead of you to the northerly direction, which you know is that storage room that has that dais in it. And of course, further on is the prince's chambers. Now, as you're coming and you see this room, you guys are being stealthy, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Of course. Well, we did one thing that we were going to talk about with the buying stuff, but Lady's character was going to have a pass without trace, so +10 to stealth checks active. Excuse me.
From what?
From a tattoo.
Magical tattoos. They basically work like spell scrolls.
I see. So you guys are looking upon this room, and this room is basically empty as far as people goes. There are a few people that are unconscious, or well, you think they're unconscious. They're not moving anyway on a couple of these couches. And on the far side of the room, which is quite a distance, right? But on the far side of the room, you see there's a table. And at this table, there are about 7 men. And they're all in armor, although their helmets are off. And they seem to be drinking and playing cards.
Cast
These
sleep.
are
I
Oh, wait.
probably would not work well for this if you even could cast that.
They're- Yeah. All right. Or do they look human? Do they look alive, or do they look zombied? A stealth up
They're
as
all
to get a better
Gordati.
look. They're all Gordati.
they're the
Praetorian.
Praetorian guards. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get a surprise attack on them. Well, before we go farther in the room, I just want to check for traps. Is that you allow that?
I
Like
guess, but it's
is
so
it kind of too
gigantic,
late?
dude. It really wouldn't matter.
I was just thinking like sensors to alert them as we cross before we cross the threshold, or is it too late now? I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I'm saying just in case the prince was realized that we might be coming after him tonight. You know, just
Is-
if he had
He knows
preparation.
we're coming.
You can make a roll. Sure, go ahead.
Is this the room where the soldiers were going to go, or is this not the room where the soldiers were going to go? The Baron's men, I mean.
No, that was down. They're starting
They're
at the bottom.
5 floors below you.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're working their way up, and we're on the top.
He said what he says is do what you're supposed to do, which is to find the object and get it out of here.
Bill?
Let's see. And that
Bill's making a roll. I'm waiting for his
What?
number.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. You don't see anything particular. There is something in this room, but it's not you. It's beyond you. So you could roll a natural 20. It wouldn't matter. It's a technological device. It's not a. Yeah, it's just, and it doesn't matter anyway. But no, nothing.
But I can't tell what kind of vibe I'm getting from it or anything. It's just there's some
It
sort
doesn't.
of
It's irrelevant. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, then
It's
you
irrelevant.
didn't say it. All right. Well, then let's kill these people and move on. We're incapacitated.
I can't kill them, right?
Well,
Why can't you?
The problem you have is this room is literally 60 yards across. And that's how far they are away from you. They're literally in the other side of the room. Keep in mind, this is taking up a third of the. This is a gigantic hotel, right? This room's taking up a third of the floor, right?
Is it like about the size of a stadium then, or maybe not that?
It's about 60 yards across.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the width of a football field.
Well, no, it's the width. Yeah, you're right. It's the width of a football field. Yeah, it's very large.
No.
It's a very large room. Yeah,
That's a huge room.
Well, I'll send Dandelion naked towards them and tell them to come.
Where's-
She wants them to come.
No.
No. We should slip by them, guys.
Yeah, where's the storage room
Ah,
that we need to go to?
alright.
Isn't that
I'm sorry. One at a time, please.
sorry? The storage room that we need to get to, is
To
it
your
by the
right.
guards or was it to the right? So we could investigate that without disturbing the guards playing cards necessarily?
No. I don't think there's any
No.
way this party can move in this room without them seeing you. I don't think it's
Okay, so
possible. Bill
basically,
could. Bill could. Yeah, Bill could.
Mhm.
But all of the rest of you, especially Miss Paladin and Plate Mail and the anti-Paladin on the other side, no. Ain't happening.
Yep, anti-paladin's
Bill
right.
could.
All right, I give my shoes a spider climb to Dandelion. She's gonna get up, and then we're gonna stealth up the wall, and we'll drop on them. You guys get their attention.
well, hold on. Before we do that, we don't. You don't need to do that. Lady can literally, if we're gonna fight them with a surprise round, if that's what we're gonna do, Lady can literally teleport our melee people right
We're
on top of them.
inside the building.
Oh yeah, that's
has
right. You
the
can't teleport
anti-
around. That's right.
Right.
I was thinking because we're inside already, we can move like that, but no. Okay. If that's what you guys want to do.
It also
Well,
now that you thought about that, it dawns upon you that is why the Baron isn't worried about the prince moving.
Okay.
I will haste everybody before we start off. I mean, I'll wait for them to get almost on top of them, then I'll haste the rest of the group before we can get there quicker.
Um, okay, so I'm just trying to make sure that I understand everything as well as I can. And the guards here playing cards, these aren't party guests, these are security for the
Actually, the
prince?
party guests are probably ones that are laying on
Elite
the floor dead.
security is what we're up against. So if we go and do this, we better go hard and get it done as quickly as.
So before we begin combat, lady, cast haste. I'll cast my otherworldly form. I can actually get to them with my movement action because I can fly, and I'll mess them up.
It's going to be an AC +2 to your AC for everybody.
All right.
Wait, for everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
haste.
I cast it on
+2.
everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, you get +2 AC.
But it
So
only lasts 1 minute.
that's 10 rounds. I can kill them pretty quickly.
You can haste multiple people at once?
Yes.
Gosh, you guys.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I'm just like, yeah. Never mind. Okay, fine. Then let's do it. I think Bill's got a good plan. So
tell me what you're doing.
So I am going to I'm going to cast my spell so that I don't have to cast it on my first turn in the round. So I cast it. She uses haste. I'm charging them and going to cut their heads off.
that's your part of it.
So
That's the
initiative.
Yep, initiative.
I was gonna go circumvent and get an angle from the ceiling with Dandelion.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Before we start the fight.
Yeah, Dandelion will drop on him when it's time.
Well, which are you doing? Are you guys going first, or is he going first?
No, he's gonna be going up there, and then as soon as we initiate the fight, we're all gonna do our surprise round.
Okay, so you're waiting for them to get in position. Okay,
right.
Yes.
That's the smart thing to do. I'm surprised it worked out that way. Go ahead, Bill. Give me your roll.
And I will also put up my armor of Agathis in the meantime.
Oop. Doing the bow shot.
Well,
oh, what? Go ahead.
Stealth, please.
Stealth, please. Absolutely. Especially since you asked so nicely.
For you and Dandelion.
Okay.
That cutie.
Mm-hmm.
She is adorable.
She's actually quite terrifying, but
She's a sweetheart.
Ooh.
16.
Ooh.
And then, do I roll for both of us?
Yeah, you roll for her, please, separately. Yeah.
Okay. And for her,
They are drinking, so you might,
Oh, she does have a score. Okay, so
does she have advantage on stealth or no?
no, she's not raging right now.
Oh wait, were you? Oh well, I was gonna say you weren't wearing the
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I
also a
do have it.
16.
I do have my. Well, that's for thief skills.
Aw, they match.
No, that the gloves only count if I'm like.
No, I was wondering if you also had like a pair of like boots of elven kind or something, but that's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't. Can't wear both. shoes.
Well, no, but if you were taking the ones off, you could potentially. But
I rolled like I rolled like a wet dog. So
oh, so
Aw,
lucky.
Who's that? Yeah.
Okay,
yep, you
we're
got
sweating because we knew it was close. I don't know if they saw us. I could tell they didn't see us, but
There
all
are
right,
7
so
of
when
them. They're playing cards around a table. They do have their armor on, but their helmets are off.
Helmets are off. Weapons are sheathed.
Okay, so we're doing our initiative rolls for our surprise round.
Let me deal with the surprise round first, please. So go ahead, Bill. Do your thing.
okay, what would you impose upon a headshot, a called shot?
That is, see, that would be a minus 3, right?
Okay,
I mean, that's 3rd edition. I don't know what they do here.
I have no idea.
they don't have it, so that's why I'm asking you. So
Yeah,
Disadvantage?
minus 3.
okay, so minus
hit.
3, 11 minus 3.
Called shot. Yeah, it's either that or minus 5. Oh yeah, no, it is a minus 5. It is a minus 5. It's a minus 5. Sorry.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry.
Called shot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add 6 at advantage. All right, so because
6 advantage. Wow.
Oh yes, natural 20.
Okay. Do your damage, please.
okay,
Mess them
that
up.
is-
You're gonna double your sneak attack damage. That's good.
Oh boy.
yeah. So it's double my sneak attack damage. Holy crap! I have, I think it's 5. What is it? 5d6? No, 66. So it's 12d6.
Yep.
Yep.
Plus whatever other bonuses you have.
Damn.
I haven't rolled this many dice in this game yet, so this is exciting.
Don't
and
pee
the
yourself,
I don't
which
have.
is what I gotta go do. Hang on. Bye. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, I miss you.
Ooh, that's a lot.
41. Did I pin his head to the table
You do.
and his cards?
He had a bad hand anyway. He probably should have folded. And
Well,
what
he
does
was
Dandelion do?
I was gonna. She's gonna rage as she drops onto the table and kills the first guy she sees.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So her to hit is.
You know, Danny, you're in a competition. You have to out-orc the other orc.
Yeah. She's dropping from the ceiling and going berserk. So that's to you.
Very
You gotta
angry
talk.
missile.
Yeah. All right. Clear cutter plus 18. Okay. This is crazy.
I had gotten
Oh
kicked.
my god!
that was funny.
She gets bonus XP as well. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, with a critical hit, I have roll plus 3 extra damage dice. That's insane. So the damage die was a 2d6, so that's 5d6, or is that? Yeah, 5d6 because it's just the damage die.
Well, what's a normal damage die?
I guess it's we said a 2d6 because just so it's a better curve than a 1d12, which is the normal damage for a battle axe. You just want to add the
Yeah, so it'd
d12s
be
or just
46 plus whatever bonuses and stuff. Yeah.
Well, she also gets an extra D. She also gets an extra.
He said 5d6. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the usual Gatling gun and
I believe that, huh?
What?
So
What?
you're very welcome.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
plus, yeah, it is plus
Is that
3
okay?
die damage extra attack. Okay, so that's her first attack.
All right. On the low end, but
Yeah, 27.
I kept getting kicked for a minute. I had to refresh my page. I was like, oh no, hopefully I don't miss it.
Okay.
And then
Does she have cleave?
The
Well,
sword,
it's
yeah, the weapon has cleave. So do I roll again for the cleave?
Well, no,
Okay.
I mean, you killed him, so cleave.
Yeah. So that's one of the properties of the weapon. That's why it's called clear cutter. Um.
So you can
So then,
attack someone next to him.
Yeah, so
yeah,
cleave. Yeah.
I am. I'm clicking the thingy.
Doesn't cleave just spread like do the same amount of damage to the next target or no?
No, you have to roll.
Oh, there's the flip. Roll the
That's
one.
it. That's a. Oh, you rolled a 1 though.
Nope, that is a
That's
miss.
Oh,
second
maybe.
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
No.
That
We
was
Well,
the
got
second.
this
That's
is
a hit.
still the surprise.
Do your
Is that
damage.
20? Okay.
This is surprise checks. This is
Yeah,
surprise
just
check
wait.
anyway,
Just
so I
wait.
wouldn't be
Just
able to
wait.
do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bill.
did we lose count?
I have lots of buttons.
Okay.
That one's
Cleave.
19.
Lots of buttons.
Okay. So I actually could pre-program this. Yeah. All right. 30 on the cleave.
Okay. Do your damage.
Oh, yeah, damage.
Cleave.
21. Okay.
Do your damage.
Is that how cleave works? You can just keep going?
Yep.
yeah.
If you
Wow.
kill him.
If you kill him, Great Weapon Master does the same thing.
Well, you can only do it once with Great Weapon Master.
Who? Oh, we
4.
lost Danny.
Cleave.
Yeah, she's having connection issues. How many have we killed so far?
We haven't killed any. She's
Well,
killed him.
how many have been killed? You said it was 7.
Well, let me get through this and I'll explain the scene. Damage. Okay, this is what happens. You guys are watching and waiting to working as a team as you should. And you see Badger hanging from the ceiling. He literally pins a guy's a skull to the table, bearing the shaft of his arrow up to the quillins. And then she drops down onto the table, which does hold her weight. It's quite a nice table. It's a marble table, and
Marble.
Feels it.
How
she
did
just
he?
kind of swings around in a circle and beheads them all instantly. And everyone, including Dandelion, that was way too easy.
It's a trap.
It is.
It's a trap.
You guys sitting at that entrance, waiting to rush across. Your matter of fact, he's casting spells, getting ready to go. You have and now the magical people around you. You sense magic appearing in front of you. The other people don't see it. Initiative.
Hopefully, I roll better this time.
All right, hold on. Yeah, initiative. Okay, sorry,
Woo,
Danny's.
16. It's not dog water. Woo.
Okay.
It's better than the 9 I rolled last combat.
Oh man, I always roll horrible for these.
Bill, you're
21.
separate, so just keep yourself separate, please.
Okay. So do I don't need to roll?
Not yet.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right.
The 220s still count though, right?
Whatever.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
see here. What am I doing? These guys are okay. I rolled fairly high. I'm equal to Lady, and yeah. So Lady and I are going to go first. So this is what happens. All the magical people can sense magic, very strong magic in front of you. It's so strong that you sense it. But Lady, as you're looking forward into this scene, you notice there's a painting next to you. You just walk by a whole bunch of them. I described them, right? This one has like this kind of paladin-esque knight sitting in it, and you see that this knight starts rolling out of the picture, becoming three-dimensional as he does so, and he strikes down at you. You and I are going at the same time, so we can. They're both going to happen at the same time. I'll go ahead and give my roll, and then you can give yours. They are happening simultaneously, though. So let
Okay.
me see this guy right here. I probably missed a 20.
22 is an AC.
Yeah. So
I'm back.
this guy is the painting I told you they're quite large. This guy is pretty near 7 foot tall. He's about 6'8" or something like that, as far as his height. And of course, he's even higher than that because he's on a painting in the wall. But in essence, his arm is rolling out of the painting, and as he does so, it becomes three-dimensional, and the sword swings past your head as you duck. As you duck back and get in position to take your strike, which has happened at the same time, you notice that all the paintings behind you, things are stepping out of them.
Ooh.
So,
Soon
ladies,
to be
Yeah.
dead thing.
make your attack against this giant knight.
Silent night.
Yeah, I was looking
Night,
at
night,
maybe I
night.
should try to dispel it or not, but I doubt if it could be dispelled.
Well, make your decision.
Yeah, let's try to. What's
Just
it
go
called?
for it. If it
Yeah.
works,
Let's mess
then
him
it
up.
works.
Yeah, let's do the dispel within 120 foot. Well, I guess I can only do
Might
one
well.
painting at a time then, right?
Dispel magic on the one attacking you. See if it even works.
Yeah. See if it even works.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
It's not
Okay,
that
well, now
kind
we
of
know.
It's not that kind of magic.
Well, now we know.
Anyway,
It's more like a golem.
right?
Hmm.
Now, do you have any other attacks? I'm going to take my second attack. Do you have a second attack?
I have a what's it called? Refund
Reaction.
A reaction.
reaction. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's
You can only
fine.
do
It
that
doesn't
based on
matter.
his attack.
This is
Yeah.
his
Do you have
second
a?
attack.
Oh
33 hits.
no.
Okay.
I'm dead.
I don't know
Okay.
that you are. But he attacks you, and this has got that, and it's got that, and that. And then it's also got this. Okay. All right. So you take 18 points of damage. However, I rolled really low. That 1 point of that is electrical. Do you have any resistance to electricity?
Standard.
So you don't have. Okay. So you take 18 points of damage as this thing overhands and steps completely out of the painting now, and he's full form in front of you. And at the second stroke, the sword is hit you, and electricity ripples off of it, and hardly does it does 1 point of damage to you. But you take
Okay.
18 points of damage from that. However,
I told him 19.
no, it's
Wouldn't it
18
be?
right here. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's everything stepping out is going on my turn. And there are the ones who can take range attack are, see, there's 8 of these. I'd say there's 2 that have that and 1 that has this. So the other ones are going to move into combat. No, they're not. They're going to hold. Okay. So let's see here. I will pick. Well, he's in the front, so I'm not going to pick him. I will pick Amy, and I will pick. I guess Honey would have to be the other one. No, GOP. He's squishy
Yeah.
down here.
Me. Pick me.
Yeah.
Pick me.
So
Get
I'll
him.
go for the one takes a shot. Now, there's 2 of these guys that have ranged items. One is holding a bow, and the other one is throwing a spear. So let's do Amy and the spear first. 26. Do I hit you?
Nope. Just barely.
So I did hit you. Okay. So
Yeah,
he hit.
I think I got my shield up.
What
she
do you
thinks
say?
she
I think I got my shield up and managed to just scrape by that one. So,
So your armor class is higher than 26.
well, I have shield. Yeah. So,
The shield spell is what you're saying you put up?
let me.
that's a reaction, right?
Oh wait, that's. I think. Wait.
What
Yeah,
is your
shield is
what
the
is your
reaction.
AC?
Yeah, I put up my shield.
Well, what is your AC?
Sorry. With that, it should be. Oh, wow, that's higher than I thought. Wait, 31? Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, 6 plus 5 is 31.
Is your natural armor 26?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave her that
Wow.
good that +3 shield, so that gave her a +5 AC on top of 20.
Yeah,
So
but
she has
does
a
the
25
shield
base
spell
AC.
work with the shield in your
It
arm?
you
Not
if you have
her.
Warcaster, you can do it.
Does she have Warcaster?
She's a holy caster.
Uh-huh.
You
Oh.
don't need that.
Okay.
If you're a holy caster, you just do it.
So that spear goes past you and disappears, and you see it reappear in his hand.
Oh,
The
nice.
archer is taking a shot at GOP. 26.
Misses.
Miss. Miss. 3 arrows bounce around your the wall and go over your head. But yeah, that was very, very rapid arrow attack coming at you. And then the other ones hold back. So I had that guy there. The other one's holding back, and then the manticore. The manticore comes out of a pitcher, and it does something that manticores don't do. For any of you who have those kind of skills, it breathes fire.
Ooh.
Now, I know that some of you might have resistance. The knight that is in front, fighting lady, is well, they all are completely resistant to fire, so it's not going to take any damage. Anybody else that has whatever you have, just take this into account. But this
Yeah.
thing does breathe fire on you.
Are
The manticore?
are we all spread out? I thought this is a big room and there's some of us are in the
No,
middle.
this is a hallway. You're not even in the room.
Right,
Oh,
you're not
okay,
even in the room
in the
yet.
hall. I
Right.
got you. All right. Yeah, no, I got you now.
Okay.
All right, I was confused where they were.
That's okay. It's 17 points of damage. Of course, this is a fire breath. So everybody can make their dexterity saves, which would cut this in half. And of course, if you have any resistances or whatever, you know your characters. So it's 17 damage. Make
Yep.
your rolls and take damage as need be.
Okay. Keep rolling 4s. What does DC just beat?
15.
Okay, so I beat the DC and I have resistance, so I take a quarter of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 17. Half of that is
You round
Yeah,
down in D&D, so it's an 8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
And he took 4.
Okay.
Everybody else,
Yeah.
please, except for Bill and Dandelion.
I in my otherworldly form, I'm immune to fire damage.
There you go. Anybody else?
Ah,
Ooh,
we're
that's
gonna roll on
close.
that.
Yep. 17.
Bounty for the looks?
Yep.
Can I give out for bounty for the
Oh,
looks?
sure.
Let's take your
come on.
damage, honey.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. And
I don't know if I'd waste any kind of luck or anything on that. This is going to be a wicked fight. You want to really think about your resources right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 17 points of damage. You got a buttload.
that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm just seriously, you need to conserve your resources. This
I
is,
appreciate it.
yeah, this is not what you think is going on. Seriously. You guys should be very tactical right now. Free advice from the DM.
This is
Mm-hmm.
Sparta.
I'm just saying. I mean, you can get rid of if you like, if you have a luck or something like that, but your resources are limited.
Okay.
Honey,
Hello. Okay, so I can do
Oh,
yes,
do
yes,
you
Amy.
have the guys know?
my behest or
Oh, I can. Yeah. Did you want me to just roll for you if your thing's not connecting?
yeah, I have to sign on to my interrupt stream.
Oh no. Okay.
You just roll for it.
So
It's okay.
yeah. Okay, I'll do that. And something else. Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Definitely a save. So she takes half or whatever. I don't know her character's resistance, but she's probably taking 8 damage. Anybody I have forgotten?
Did Danny do her thing yet, or no?
Probably not. Yeah. But
Oh, by the way,
she's yeah.
she's muted. You there, Danny? Do I need to go out and? Okay, I'm gonna go get her. So give me 1 sec.
I hope
Okay.
she's okay.
Well, she's just having internet troubles. Let me jump down to Tower then. Tower. Um, Tower. Did I lose Tower
Unmute
too?
yourself. Tower, unmute yourself.
She's restroom break is where she is at. So
That's fine. Do I have Tower?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi, Tower. So Tower, you are with the Baron, your lord, and his attack squad here. And you guys you're barreling into the Praetorian Guard here that run the Prince's security system. And those 20 men go and start hitting Praetorians. And the Baron looks at you and says and nods for you to follow him. You guys hit a stairwell. He floats up it. You bound up it. And you're now sitting on the so would that be the 10th floor? And he continues up to the 11th, where you follow, and he goes through the door, and you follow him. The Baron actually is not afraid of action whatsoever, and of course you know this. And you guys have come into the general party rooms slash suites, guest suites, and stuff like that space. And this place is very, very lively. In the front lounge, and of course, there's many suites around this on the sides. You guys come in, and there's just a bunch of high-end, noble Gordati that are in here partying. A few of them notice the two of you and might even come to attention because the Baron is quite recognizable. But for the most of them, they're too much into their cups to care. And you're just following. You don't know what's going on because they hadn't told you nothing. The Baron continues on, and through this, he doesn't stop. He goes to the other side, and you see him use some magical spell that tears a chunk of the wall off, right? And he throws it behind him
Ooh.
quite nonchalantly. And matter of fact, a couple of people get hurt from him doing that, and you see him plunge into the darkness beyond. What do you do?
I follow nobly.
Very good. You come into this room, and you see that the prince is sitting in a chair, and he seems to have many kind of strange apparatus attached to him. He has a helmet on his head. This chair has many tubes and like bulbs and all kind of weird thing. You've been to the Gordati cities, so this is their tech. And but the prince um, doesn't look normal to you. He looks dehydrated, withered in a way. And you see the Baron flies up, and he lets off a blast of energy and just tears the chair that he's in half and tears the prince in half as well.
That's a little anticlimactic.
I start laughing.
As you come into the room, following, of course, you're, of course, a little bit taken aback by this, but you see that the Baron immediately goes to the head of the prince and takes the apparatus off, and you see he's checking in the eyes, he's checking the cheeks, he's looking in the ears of this half body that he's got in his hands, and he lifts it off the ground and tosses it aside, and effectively in Gordati says, "Fuck!"
Mm.
He turns around and looks at you and he says, "The prince is not here."
I say, well, how do you know?
It's just another one of those damn doppelgangers. I'll explain. We need to get up top.
I comically do one of those knee slaps and say, those darn doppelgangers, and then say, okay, let's.
So you and he move out and you head up the stairwell and are going to end up where these guys are after the fight. Okay? Well, actually, before the end of the fight, you would be there because they're going to be in it quite a bit. Anyway, so you're moving with the Baron, and you're going to be up where Bill and Dandelion are very shortly. Let's go back. Do I have my people here to finish the round?
I mean, I'm here.
I'm here. I don't know what my sister's doing. She was in the bathroom, so hopefully she's out by now.
Well, she only has one leg.
Mm-hmm.
No,
She's
one
got
and a
no
half
leg.
leg.
A half a leg,
Well,
please.
okay, where are we? Where are we on the initiative?
Well, what
order?
I need is for Danny to make a saving throw.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Do
So
you, as
maybe
the
you
good
can just
brother, want to
make
make it for her?
please?
Yeah, I'll
No,
make it for her because I'm pretty sure. What kind of? It's a dex save, right? She has advantage on those. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's
she's
just a
going.
fire breath roll. Yeah.
All
Or
right.
a cone roll, right?
D20 advantage with a plus. I just got to get her character stuff up. +4 to her save. All right. She definitely makes it.
Excellent. So
So she only takes.
When she comes in, tell her what her damage is. All right, so that's my round. Everybody who's below me can go now. Lady's done. I'm done. Everybody else go.
Okay.
I'll wait.
What'd you get, GOP?
I got a 10.
Okay, so I'm 16. So, what's the closest thing to me? The Manticore?
The knight.
Not yet. The knight that's
Knight?
hitting on me.
Let's focus
Okay.
fire.
Oh yeah, well, I'll kill the crap out of the knight. Since I'm hasted, I'm gonna move up directly next to him, and I'm going to swing for the fences. Let me see. I actually wrote down my attack so that I didn't have to do this. Where did I write it down? Even itemized it. Where is it? Ah, here it is. What is it? Oh, awesome. That's a lot higher than I thought. Cool. I am super excited.
Okay.
So, since I have advantage, I'm going to attack the knight. Does a 27 hit?
It does.
Awesome. I did that wrong. I have to remember there's an ADV button.
There is.
So then I'll go for the second attack.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Do your damage.
Okie dokie. Damage on the attack. Let me see here. I just have to look at it because it's
Actually, it doesn't matter.
really.
You don't have to roll. Do you do 1 point of damage?
I do.
It pops like a paper balloon,
Okay.
and a puff of smoke disappears. You see the far painting on the other side of the hall that you guys walked up. It steps out of the painting in the back.
We got to destroy the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Okay. Well, I have. Is there another one within?
Oh yeah, no, that's right. You can move to the Manicore. Sure.
Yeah, I'll move to the Manicore. I'm going to attack it. Well, can I attack its picture?
could try.
Right.
Okay, I mean, I'll just hit both of them with Thunder Wave.
Well, that'll work.
I do
You
not
can
have.
hit a whole bunch of them. They're all
Yeah,
perfect for you. Go ahead.
GOP.
Yeah,
I'll hit them with the Thunder Wave
Remember
strike.
something we were talking about
Sure.
earlier?
we were talking about doing something, but this ended up being a little bit different.
Yeah, I know, but would you not have programmed him?
I'm going to use
No,
my.
no. I
Dang
decided
it, my
against
divine
All right.
focus. Stop it.
Okay.
I'm going to use my divine focus to increase that by 10, so that's
Okay.
25 to hit on all of them.
That hits everybody. And
All
you do
right.
1 point of damage.
I do.
They all pop like paper balloons in a puff of smoke, and they all step out of their paintings. The paintings took. You saw the paintings actually kind of fade, like into a phase for like a nanosecond, and then resolidify, and they step out of the paintings, all of them at once.
Would the Thunder Wave hit the paintings as well?
It did.
No,
I
that's
just
what
told you
this
that.
was saying.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So then I get 2 more attacks. Since I see that that is what's happening with the paintings, the closest painting to me, I'm going to attack it directly.
Okay.
I love haste. So we're
It
going
is
to do
cool.
that.
Hey, no, haste is cool.
At least I did
18
something
versus
for
painting.
everybody.
Yeah, that's a hit. Just
Okay.
don't roll a 1, right?
Okay, don't roll a 1. And do I actually have to do more than 1 point of damage?
No.
That's
You
On the paintings?
the paintings
painting?
don't go into a puff of smoke though. But they phase out for like the slightest of moment of time and then reappear.
Okay, so hitting
The
it very
damage
hard.
is irrelevant. The damage is
Yeah.
irrelevant.
I just wanted to roll it because I got
Oh,
a
that's
plus
fine.
18. I
I'm just
wanted to
trying
roll
to,
it.
let you know that it doesn't matter.
Okay, so now with this information that these are phasing in and out, that both the paintings and the creatures are phasing in and out, I'm going to relay this information to the party, and I'm going to fly up in the air.
Okay.
Or,
can see
into
this
the room.
and they're horrified. Who's next?
I'll go. So I will move further into the big room.
You can't.
Um,
You back up, and there's an invisible wall you just put your back against.
okay. So there's something in this room that is probably powering these things. Can I attempt to Can I attempt to try and blast at the wall behind one of the paintings? See if I can determine maybe some sort of magical effect on the area. See if I can cause like a hole,
Sure.
essentially.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna. I'll just use one of my Eldritch Blast for this. So that is a plus 12. Natural 20. Well, the probably is
Nice.
not gonna do anything, but
Take the experience though, for sure. You hit the wall. The wall becomes it's these obsidian walls, right? Because the floors,
yeah.
ceilings, and walls are
Mhm.
solid black. Well, I told you there were like these everburn globes that are lighting from the ceiling, right? But they're floating, right?
Mhm.
And the wall, when you hit it, it flows like liquid, as if you were hitting into a pond. And it ripples the entire wall. It ripples the ceiling. It ripples the floor. Everyone, give me a dexterity roll, please.
Okay. That's plus 13.
Do I need to make one since I'm in the air?
I almost got
No,
another nat
you don't.
20.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 28 for me.
7.
It's fine.
I get dexterity saving throw.
Lady, you're on your ass.
Of course.
I need one from
When I was-
Danny, and I need one from Honey.
Okay, she gets advantage on dex saves. 14 for her.
Oh, that's fine. You only need a 12. All right. So everyone's fine except for Lady. But then the room does something very strange. You don't have to make a roll for this. It's almost as if the walls move back away, creating a cylinder, and then pop back into the square. But your feet, even though they look like you're standing in midair, you don't have to make a roll. So something very bizarre is going on. Bill. Oh no, I don't think everyone's done. Is there anybody else left?
Amy?
Amy.
Amy, are you?
Yes.
I still had other Eldritch Blasts as well.
Oh yeah. Okay. What are you
Oh,
gonna do?
I'm just gonna keep I'm just gonna try and keep the enemies at bay while we figure out all the how to get through this room. So I'm
Sure.
just gonna keep them, occupied because I've got 6 different blasts. So of course I'll keep the creatures as far back as I can from us. So
Sure.
I mean I can roll all 6 if you want, but yeah.
No, I think I get what you're doing because
You
the
got the
same thing
most-
happens no matter what you do.
Yeah, I'll just roll them just in case. Yeah. Okay.
Honey.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Perhaps I could do some kind of like arcana roll or investigation or something to
Sure.
get some kind of idea of what to do with this.
Sure.
Okay. I have let's see. Say arcana. Do you think? Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's knowledge about
Magical things
I would think so, right?
Yes,
So
Yep.
that's
Arcana.
Yep. Do your Arcana. That's a good. That's a good. Good
and
idea.
let's see. All right. So that is.
Oh,
Oh, that can't be right. Arcana. Oh, that's really old information. Okay.
okay. Correct.
Yeah, I can correct that. Not a problem. Let's do.
If your Illarith skill roll is higher, you should roll that actually.
Oh, Ellerith? I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
Yes, you have.
Huh?
I gave you a skill in understanding
That's
the.
right.
That's right.
Okay. Well, then that would be my plus. I think that was like. Was that? I think that was actually pretty high, wasn't it? Wasn't it at least a? It had to be like a proficiency on that, so that'd be 5. Oh no! Wait a minute. That's 5 now. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay. So it's 5 plus. Plus 5.
You are the weirdest
It
sisters,
should
you
be.
know. Most sisters and brothers are rude as hell to each other. Oh, I'm sorry. So polite.
Sorry. Let's see. Oh, should we
I mean,
try that
GOP,
again?
do you and Danny speak to each other so sweetly?
Oh, not at all.
Not
It's
even
just
a little
that.
bit. Yeah.
Well, it's
Let's
one
try
her cheating if she's in here.
And the
or-
creatures are phasing in and out. I'm going to relay this information to the.
Lies.
Could I
Lies.
guess?
Yes, yeah.
It's all
I meant
lies.
These are lies.
It's all
And the
lies.
creatures are phasing in and out.
Anyway,
I'm going to relay this information to the.
They
Yeah,
already
but we
know
do
this.
give each other lots of shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure you do, as most siblings do. That's why I said
And
they're
the creatures are phasing in
weird.
and out.
Puffin,
I'm going to relay
can
this
you hear me,
information to
Puffin?
the.
Puffin, can you hear me?
I'm not saying anything. It
Oh,
keeps
you're-
repeating what I'm saying
It's,
over and
it's
over.
echoing for some reason on his end.
And the creatures are phasing in and out.
That's weird.
I'm going to relay this
That's
information
not me.
to the.
Coming through.
Mine
It's
is on
coming through
delay
Danny's
too.
thing.
Mine's been messing
Yeah,
up.
That's weird. That was.
I know.
And the creatures are phasing in and
Well,
out.
it's
Yeah,
coming
and I
through
was
Danny.
Relay this
more than
We had
information
a
to the.
paranormal
Yeah,
experience.
mute
What?
that for a second.
Here
only-
on YouTube Live.
And the creatures are phasing in and
Why
out.
is it
Exactly.
doing
I'm going to
that?
relay this information to
It's
the.
only going through Danny's.
Here, I'm gonna mute mine.
Oh,
It's
goodness.
only the one thing Puffin said.
And the creatures are phasing
Oh,
in and out.
I
So
I'm going to
Yeah.
relay this information to the.
Danny, just drop out and come back
Oh
in.
my
Just drop
gosh.
out and come back in. It'll fix it. Yeah.
And the creatures are
I've never
phasing.
seen that before. I've been doing this 6 years and I've never seen that, dude.
Yeah, that's a weird glitch.
Yeah. That's cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
where was I? Oh
Oh,
yes, that's right. You were dying.
Oh yeah. Can we add the flash of genius to the arcana roll?
Whatever makes you happy.
Okay. Then I guess that would be another. That would put it up to 17.
Yeah. You have no clue.
Okay.
And there's a
as
reason
my
why you no, there's a reason why you have no clue. But you recognize it as being Illarith technology, or at least
Now,
some
that's
Okay.
what I
form
was
of it.
about to say.
You do
Devil
recognize that,
stuff.
but you don't know why or how this is happening. And like I said, there is a reason. Anybody else? Has Amy
May I
done
perform a
anything?
bonus action?
You got at least 2 actions, so should do be able to. Yeah. So what would be your second action?
I forgot. Like mean the pace.
Well, yeah.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Well, I want to at least be sure to give everyone like the HP boost.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can put those up.
Just general protection. Are there? I don't know what everyone else seems to be handling. Keeping the hologram, the artificial monsters at bay.
Relay this information to the. Oh,
Wow.
no!
Ah,
It's still there.
It's eternal.
Why? It
It's
never.
eternal.
and the creatures are phasing in
Oh
and out.
my
I'm going to relay this
God.
information to the. Oh,
And when I
How?
talk, it's not even showing
How?
up, and it's delayed.
Okay,
and the
completely
creatures are phasing
reset
in
your
and out.
application.
I'm going to relay this information to the.
That is so weird.
It doesn't want me to play. I did. I went completely.
I don't
and the
remember
creatures are
saving
phasing
that
in
thing.
and out.
So
I'm going to relay this
goodness
information
gracious.
to the.
Is this
Okay.
on your phone or
Completely off.
is this on your
It's a-
phone or
Well, it just doesn't want me to play today.
and the
Well,
creatures
no,
are
some
phasing
kind
in
of
and out.
artifact has got
I'm going to
into
relay this
your
information to
audio.
the.
I can't even explain how that's happening. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening. It should
I have
not be
no
happening.
idea. Completely
and the
reset your
creatures are phasing in
application.
and out. I'm going to relay this information to the.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to drop completely out of Discord. Just shut
I
Discord
already,
off
Eric,
and then come
I
back
already
in.
turned off the whole fucking.
and the creatures are phasing in
You
and out.
did.
Look,
I'm
the
going to relay
creatures are
this
phasing in and
information
out.
to the.
Okay, you need to
Oh
stop them.
no, she's phasing
Alright.
it out. No.
Yes.
and the creatures.
I'm gonna reset my Discord because my
You
Just
brain
in
hurt.
case.
You can try. I can't explain that. That should not
I
be
haven't seen
happening.
anyone
Oh.
come in tonight either, by the way. So,
Gremlins.
but it
That's
says 4
okay.
people are watching.
Well, there are 4 people that are watching, but do keep in
You and
mind there's
me
like
and
a vice president thing going on. They're dropping new Diddy stuff. There's been an announcement from the
of course.
FBI, and World War III has started. So
Oh yeah, fun
Oh
times.
yeah, don't forget the World War III thing.
yeah.
You know, it'd be
Oh,
funny.
they're talking about the tunnel they found under Diddy's house now. So
Oh yeah, no, it's all juicy, every bit of it. Although I think in the morning we're going to find there are a bunch of dead Israelis, but the actual pain is coming because they're going to tear the hell out of Tehran, dude. There's going
Wait,
to be
what
a
do you mean?
lot of dead Iranians, dude. It's going to be bad. Have we fixed it? Is anything going on? Is everyone done? That's what I need to know.
Are we phasing in and out?
No, you're good. I need to know, is everyone done with? Is this round done?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we'll just say Honey's put up her health turrets,
Okay, that's good.
and okay, and then that's
It's 2d.
That's it, right?
2d8 plus my intelligence modifier.
right. So we'll just put 2 of those up, and then 5, and then roll.
Thundero's
Okay, well
having
that
fun
was
all by himself over here in the chat.
okay. So everybody gets 9
don't
bonus
even
HP.
see Fundero in the chat.
I do. He's right here. Yeah.
Let me
I
refresh.
wish these fools would pay attention to the chat. He is 100% doing this on purpose with a soundboard. I wouldn't put it past Puffin.
I don't have a soundboard.
Oh, so you say. All right.
Just
Anyway,
Ariel.
are we done now? Okay, good. We're done. So
Hi, Thunder.
Bill, are you
Yes.
here? Oh, good.
She's not
Yes.
back yet. Okay.
Bill,
here.
you and Dandelion kind of look at each other, and she's raging, but she has her senses. That was way too easy. There's no way that they were like first level grunts, right? And you do notice
Are they?
no, they are irrelevant. It's done. They were
Yeah, sure.
literally decoys, right?
Moving on.
Moving on. You do notice the wall, the hallway is now a black obsidian wall, and you cannot see your party at all.
Curious.
However, the ceiling near you in the center of this room and the center of the lowered area, you see this
Lowered.
like swirling half circle come from the ceiling and the floor. They're turning around. It's like a disco ball, is what it looks like, with bluish lights. And you notice that the lights start flashing and they connect, creating a pillar of blue light in the center of the room, which near you. You're not in the blue light, because you're on the ceiling, right? And you notice that appearing in the middle of it is this weird amorphous purple green. I don't know. It's like an amoeba.
Nibba.
Shut.
Amoeba.
Are y'all here?
I can hear you.
Uh-huh.
Y'all can hear me because everything just went blank on my screen
Oh, that's so
on
strange.
Discord.
What's going on? But anyway, so Bill, you and Dandelion look at it. You notice also the door to the north, the storage room. That it now is gone, and it's just black obsidian wall, matching everything else in the room. And the hallway, which was behind the table that Dandelion dropped onto, that is now a black obsidian wall. So the you're in a room, like a boxed room now.
Kill zone.
Nothing's attacking you. You just have that pillar of light, and the amoeba.
So the amoeba comes out of the pillar of light.
No, it does not.
Okay, so sorry. Try to. All right.
So you're
It's
in
an
a
Where does the amoeba?
amorphous. It's an amorphous shape that is twisting in and on of it, in upon itself, and shifting and fluxing and moving in weird, odd ways. And it's this shifting purple green light, floating in the center of this blue pillar of light.
Oh, that's magic. I don't like that.
No,
Well, I think it's time for our trump card. She's gonna use her clear cutter to call on ancestral guardians, which will just beef up our buffs our defense. Magically, that'll help somewhat. I'll run across the ceiling and fire arrows as I try to get to a more advantageous spot, not to be as close to it.
it's
I mean,
easy to hit.
what's
It's like hitting the side of a barn door, which for you is you don't even need to roll. Doesn't do anything though.
okay? They're magic arrows. Does that affect
Doesn't
anything?
do nothing. Just passes right through it.
Hmm.
It's just a beam of light.
I wonder if we could talk to it.
What do you want to do?
Um,
You have a
I'm,
round.
I'm a little puzzled,
Well,
so I
you
have to
just took
think.
your round. What does Dandelion do?
She summons ancestral guardians.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Okay.
kind of a.
Well, let's come back to the top of the next round with you. What do you do now?
Okay, I'm still puzzled, my friend.
Well, it is a puzzle.
It is. Obsidian walls meant to keep us inside. This could either be a portal or a something deadly coming towards us through this portal. I assume it's a portal. I don't know why, but it gives me that vibe. I have no arcane skills. I do have perception. I wonder if there's anything I can figure out with the dice that I couldn't figure out with the information that I have. Oh, I could always ask you some questions though. Is there any other? There are no other exits, entrances, or port anything in this room,
Not currently.
correct? Okay.
Matter
Were
of
there
fact,
any?
with that said, Tower, you and the Baron come to the top of the stairs, and where there should be a door, you've gone through a couple. There is a black obsidian wall. No doorknob, no door, no window, no nothing. And the Baron is puzzling over it. What would you
Would
like to do, Tower?
question? Let me go real quick off one idea. I would
Sure.
think, is it is the portal for not the way I came in, but the other way? Is that still apparent, or is it just an
No,
obsidian wall
just a
covering the
black
surface?
obsidian wall. So what I
Like the
said,
whole
that
wall.
hallway, you can't see anything. It's just a wall now. It's as if there
So
wasn't
now,
even a hallway there.
so it's just boom. Okay. Would it be possible for to try and shatter it, for Dandelion to take a swing at it to see where she thinks that it should be?
Well,
So
you know where it
their
should
best
be. You
place.
know exactly where you came in. It's not hard to tell that. Yeah, she
Okay.
could, sure. So she goes over and she, that sounds like that stupid Sasquatch in that really bad movie. Anyway, and slams her
Close
battle
though.
axe into it, and she is flung across the room harshly.
Oh.
Give me. Oh, well, I'll do it. I guess I should just do it. So
One,
what would that
one,
be?
one,
No,
one,
hold on.
one, one, one.
So it'd be.
Trying to curse you. Hang on.
Okay, here we go. She takes 20 points of
Oh
8
no.
points of damage. She's literally flung across the entire room, hits the other wall. The same effect I'm going to give you in a minute happens, and bounces her over, and she falls into the lowered step lower area right in front of the blue pillar of light. She takes 28 points of damage. When she hit it, the entire room ripples as if it were water. Everything. It just shakes the whole room. You're on the ceiling. Give me a dexterity roll. I mean, for you, I don't even know if you have to roll, but
Water.
A dexterity.
well, I don't even know if you have to roll. You have all kind of roguey things.
Oh, for me, because the whole thing ripples. I mean, I could do a dex save. That's fine.
You can. I just
Um,
don't know if it would affect you at all.
I don't think so because of the adhesion of the magic slippers. I don't know if that would counteract the
You
rip.
gave them to her to wear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not even on the ceiling. I would have had to come down.
Yeah, just do a dex save. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure you do it at advantage or something.
Yeah. Oh, where'd my dice roller go?
I
Son of
don't
a
know.
biscuit.
You guys are having electronic troubles. I'm not having any. Is Danny
I
here?
just rebooted. I just
I'm
rebooted
thinking,
everything because it was acting
Nope.
so weird. Okay.
Danny is in the room with me, and I have to listen through my phone. So yes.
Okay.
Dexterity saves are at a plus. Boop, boop, boop. I'm shuffling through my papers like I'm Kamal in an interview. Okay, so
Unless he's over 120 foot away, he still has that +2 from. Oh no, he doesn't have haste. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not
Okay.
hasted.
I
No.
don't even know if he needs. Oh well.
Oh, I have a
That's a good.
+3.
That's
Oh,
a
another
good
20. Son of a bitch.
free experience points. That's pretty nice. You and Dandelion have got XP bonus tonight. That's nice.
Yeah,
You're
2 for
able
me,
to
1
hold your
for
feet
her.
pretty easily, and she's on her face, and you know she's mad about that because her ass is in the air. She doesn't like that. Well, she does like
Oh.
that,
But
but she
she's
doesn't
resist.
like
This
that.
would be bludgeoning damage, or is this just a?
Bludgeoning. Yes,
Okay,
bludgeoning.
cool. Because I can negate some of that. So
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, that's what she did. What do you do?
yeah. See, what do I have? I have my bag of tricks. I really don't know if I have anything that's going to affect this. I could try. Oh shit! No, I don't know, man. I
Oh,
could.
by the way, with the ripple, those people I said that were lying on the couches, their bodies get thrown around, the sofas and furniture all over the place, by the way. His room is literally turned upside down in a way. But all of those bodies thud and hit the floor and kind of bounce on the ripple, and they're all dead.
Were they
None
dead to
of
begin with?
they're decoys as well, dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Man, do they have any treasure?
Oh, yeah, well,
You
that's in
worried
the
about that right
that's
now?
in the other room.
Okay, well, there's really not much I see that I can do.
Well,
except
what
for
kind of
look for some
skills you
kind of.
have? You might be able to make a skill roll and give yourself knowledge that you don't have.
Well, I was going to say maybe there. Besides using my skill set, so I'm going to do a. I've been actually investigation is not too shabby.
Well, that would be useful. Roll that.
Yeah. So that's another 20. Roll with a 9.
Yeah. You're like,
14 is probably not good enough.
You're humming. All right. Let's go back to the other group. In the hallway. My turn. Was I first? Someone was with me, I think.
I was.
Yeah, you were. So what are you doing, lady?
My critter's dead, right? Puffin
No,
killed him.
they're not dead.
Okay. Getting closer to GOP's character because he's going to keep him away. And I'm going to use phase eyes to go to see through the walls to see if I can find the trigger to turn this damn thing off.
You see nothing but the deepness of the void.
Damn it. Okay, that one didn't work. Okay.
Okay. So my turn. These images that you're fighting, these paintings, they you what they do is this happens very quickly. They all turn into like floating, swirling, and undulating forms of paint. And they glue themselves together very quickly and form what looks like a giant puffer fish. And it goes. So, everyone give me a saving throw.
What kind of save? Are we doing Dex again?
This is a deck save, yes.
Do I get any bonuses from being in the air?
No, with this particular one, no. But yeah,
I failed.
everyone, and this is piercing damage.
Okay.
18.
You're good. You take half.
What's the full damage?
Danny gets a 14.
Same as before, DC 15.
Oh, DC
I have
15?
to
Okay,
roll
so
the end.
12.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I'll roll for mine.
Girls, you need to make a roll.
I passed.
You took 17?
Yeah, it looks like you're fine. All right. Alrighty. Everyone is saved, or who has any kind of protections, you take either all of that or half of that, or a quarter of that, depending on if you have any piercing protection or something like that. Although I don't think we have many skeletons in the room.
No.
Well, the barbarian.
That
She'll
was
get
quite
half.
vicious. That's
What
a
was
very
that
serious thing. Now, what
number?
happens is it turns into a puffer fish, a very rainbow colorful puffer fish, and it
Yeah.
explodes with little spines going across the whole room, hitting everything, including the walls, which causes them to ripple again. Everyone, give me a dexterity roll. So apply your damage depending on what you rolled. That's full damage right there, 56.
25, 26, 27, 28. I know what happened now. That disappeared.
Everyone needs to give me a dexterity roll, please.
I'm
I lost
flying.
the
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah.
All right, Danny only got a 12, but I think you said this one had a lower DC, but I don't remember
This
exactly.
is DC 12. Yeah. Stay on your feet. DC
Okay,
12.
which we made on that, and I mean, as long as I don't roll a 1, I will pass this. So.
Does this affect us in the room?
18. I made it. I'm still standing.
Excellent. All right. Now, well, technically, you're, yeah, because you stood up. All right. Now, The rest of this round, if you do any kind of attack, nothing happens, right? So, what are you gonna? What do you? And should be quite obvious to your characters. What do you guys do?
Healing
Can
myself.
can one of our party members do a detect magic to maybe see if there's a source of the magic in the room? If they can detect anything specific?
Of course.
Yeah, investigating would be great.
So I have
No,
detect magic.
specifically the detect magic spell.
Right.
I think I have that.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for something for detect
No,
magic?
you don't. You cast detect magic. Not only do you not detect magic, it's almost as if this is a null of magic.
Oh,
So this may be something like that. Well, I don't know. This is not anything like.
so it's not magical.
But obviously it is.
Wait,
Yeah.
how
This,
can it be magical?
guys, this is
Is
a
this an
puzzle.
illusion? That's a
So
It's a
let's
what now?
see.
I couldn't hear it. Oh, puzzle. Yeah.
puzzle.
An illusion.
Hmm.
How do you make illusion?
Anyone have any brilliant ideas before I go back to Bill?
Okay.
What
Well, I
happens if
mean,
I
I'm gonna
try
heal
and
myself because I just took 56 points of damage.
Yeah, we'll do
what
that.
if
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
do that.
try and I'm going to attempt to see if I can, without attacking the wall, but see if I can interact with the wall. Like if I try and push it, just like normal physical pushing.
It's squishy.
Ooh,
Okay. But does it give at all?
It does.
Is it magically delicious?
It does give.
Okay.
It's like pushing on the side of a cow.
Okay, so and it's not like because I'm not like doing a hard push. I'm like just leaning into it.
I understand what you're doing.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and lean into the thing and ask, my party members, some of like the stronger ones, to maybe help me push and lean into this the wall, getting back into the main room with my party members. They're trying to, right? So I'm gonna see if I can force this thing that direction.
Who's going to help him? Who's going to push
I'll
him
help because
through
I
a
have
wall?
haste. I can. I'm gonna go through the wall with him. Tackle attack.
No, not attacking it.
Okay.
No, not
Everyone give me another
attacking.
dexterity roll, please.
No, I'm not attacking. It was
know.
a figure of
I
speech.
know. Everyone give me a dexterity roll except for the flying person.
All right.
I don't know why that's funny.
I pass. Danny's character. He passes.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's fine.
You said 14?
He does put some oomph in it to try to push you to that wall, but you just rubber band back out.
Okay.
Oh gosh,
Cool.
what's that?
So we can't. All right. So we can't get our way through this wall. We can't detect any magic. It's a void of magic, right? The enemies on the walls we can't destroy. So there's no clear source. So the only other thing, because it is a Gordati thing, so it has to be something psionically driven. Or maybe potentially, it doesn't have to be, but I think the person who might be able to solve this problem potentially is Lady.
Lady,
Maybe.
what are you doing?
That's what I was doing next round. I was going to investigate the wall.
So next
Investigate the light. Investigate everything. Yeah, next round.
All right, Bill.
I'll come down. Dandelion help her up. She's gonna. I mean, she's not hasn't attacked now, so her rage would have subsided. We'll talk with her. We discuss. Well, physical force doesn't work. Our magic items aren't working. We are in one of these ancient Iltharian buildings. This could be something from that really crazy ancient dimension, or not dimension, but society. And So I have I have a battery cube in my bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about what if we, how do you think this could help? And so
Do you take it out?
maybe I take it out. Yeah.
The door to the storage where the control panel is opens.
Hey, I want that. Give it here.
Okay. We'll proceed to that room.
I don't mean to say
Okay,
that.
you two move into that room. You guys have one round respite as all the ink that is all over the wall starts to reform in the middle of the room.
Okay,
Well,
so now
I'm gonna heal
can
myself again from like my extra
I
action
might as
thing.
well use the healing as well, so that gives me an extra. Well, actually, I don't need it because I'm only using all my temporary hit points at this point. So,
Your temporary hit points replenish, so
Can I use
no,
the
well,
retail?
yeah, no, I'm good. I
Then
got
you need
it.
to start healing some other people, maybe, huh?
That was too many dice. My apologies.
Actually, no, they would have replenished because I took out enemies on the walls.
That
So,
would have been
okay,
stupid. So I'm gonna do it as a
I'm
miscellaneous.
full. Good.
You haven't taken out a single enemy.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I thought I popped them,
No,
but
you get it is a
There.
non-effective anything.
okay. Then I'm still at 7 temporary hit points, unless that thing is giving us extra. How many temporary hit points is that drone that
9.
turret giving us? 9.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what she
I
rolled.
didn't hear before. Okay,
Anybody inside the hallway want to do something?
Okay,
lady.
you first. Then I'll do something.
I'm
how
doing investigation on
so the sorry,
the
please
walls.
continue.
No, clear all that. Clear it. Sometimes I really fucking hate having neuropathy.
Okay. I need to know if anyone's doing anything before I go back to
Okay.
Bill.
I'm going to ask I'm going to ask my sword. It's immune to being charmed and, psionic nonsense. It's not affected by illusions. Hey, man, you can sense anything, like any entity that's not undead around us within 60 feet. Like, we just know it's there. Like, do you know anything?
Sword says that you are in the box.
We're in the box. I'm gonna tell GOP, hey, we're in the box.
Like the power box?
Yeah, we're inside the box.
Wait. Can they hear us through the walls? My party members who are in the other room.
No.
Oh. Can I wave? I know what I can do. I'm gonna wave to see if I can get one of my if I can get Bill's attention.
No. It's a black obsidian wall.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So the room, like the gap between us, is
Well,
black
you
obsidian as
can
well.
see them, but they can't see you.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, that is a little bit weird, but yeah.
Although you see Bill has taken out one of the cubes and he's walking to the room which is now open. You do see that.
Okay.
Unless anyone's going to do anything that causes damage and therefore allows me to hurt you, I'm going to go on to Bill.
Yeah. No, we're not.
No, we're
gonna
not
do
doing damage no
Um,
more. I'm gonna try to contact Bill telepathically though.
You can't.
And I
You guys,
Damn it.
let me explain to you. You are in the
Okay.
box.
Yeah.
what's
The
We're,
only way you're getting out of this is Bill.
yeah.
Okay, Bill, it's all up to you
There's
now.
literally
Bill.
nothing we can do.
I'm gonna sit there and heal myself each round.
Yeah, just for expediency. You guys can't do anything. It's all up to Bill.
Fair.
Bill, you are in the room. Of course, you know what these things look like. You've helped with them several times. You don't have the
Mhm.
special skill that Honey has, but you do know how it works.
Okay. Well, I'll look at Dandelion. And I'll you look kind of hot, all sprawled out there on the floor. and we're alone.
Oh no!
Perfect.
Now we're never gonna get
And we can
saved.
see him, right?
You can't see him now, but she just kind of has a little grin on her face. But
And
seriously, what do you do?
well, you love these life and death situations, don't you? They
I
get
do.
you hot.
Um,
Okay, so the party will have to wait like a half an hour before we take action on the
Oh
box.
Alrighty,
God.
I imagine they'd be
no,
dead by
we're
then.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
we'll couldn't resist. That was so funny. But we'll look at this thingamabobber that Liv Say's always messing around with.
Mhm.
Wish I would have paid more
Maybe
attention.
once.
Maybe I'll try and reach out with my mind. No, okay. So I approach the control panel
Right.
and I look for. I remember you would. This is they called it like a battery, like assault and battery, which I never understood why it's called a battery. So then there's got to be a place to insert it, you know.
Bat
Um,
means to hit.
Mhm.
Then why do they call the animals bats?
Okay.
well, the cube is a
okay.
battery,
They're actually called chiropteran, but as you like. Bill,
That's
come on,
what it
get to
is.
it.
right? The cube is like a battery, so there's supposed to be a place for me to insert it to
You know
power up.
exactly. You've done this before several times.
Okay, so I'll proceed to do my best to disengage and turn this trap
So you
off.
drop the battery in its slot.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do so, the of course the panel comes to life as you've seen it do before. The entire room lights up. All the walls are holographic, and they're having these weird swirling. It looks like the night sky on the walls and ceilings and floor. Dust is moving all over the place because this is a storage room. There's literally wind moving in this room, but nothing too severe. And you see outside in the room, all of the black obsidian panels are now lit up, showing this very similar what you had seen down in the waterworks area. There is Illarith life, people walking in a park, sports games being played, all kinds of interesting things. You guys in the box see the same thing. The black walls go away, and you're basically going to have gigantic TV sets all around you.
Oh, I remember this. It was such a happy sight.
Yeah, it is. It's quite beautiful. Yeah.
But we still can't get out of the box.
Are the doors open?
No, one has nothing to do with the other. Bill still haven't figured it out.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to speak to it. I said, turn off the box, the
Well,
prison.
you don't know it's a box, but I mean, you can't hear what they're saying, right? But turn it off, or you're talking to the avatar. This
Yeah.
avatar does work, by the way. And of course, it is C3PO, so it speaks all languages. And it looks at you quizzically for a second, and then it
Isn't that
says,
R2D2?
"No, C3PO
Okay,
is the
no,
one.
it
It's
is
the
CPO. Yeah,
linguist.
okay,
I
okay,
know
okay,
these
okay.
things.
Okay.
He does what I
Yes,
do.
yes, 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 yes. Okay, yeah, fine.
Anyway, the avatar says, "Well, it's not of our design, but I would assume that the machine in the floor, if damaged, might deactivate the situation." And it points. And I told you in the beginning, there was
A
like
blue
this
light.
disco balls,
Well,
half disco balls in the floor and the ceiling.
I thought they were amorphous for some reason.
No, the thing in the middle is.
Maybe I am.
You're amorphous.
All right.
Maybe.
So you now have a mission to go and destroy that, and we'll get to it next round. But I have my round now because they had one round of respite. Now it's back. This time it just decides to create these little balls metal balls out of itself, and it just starts banging off of every surface, rippling. So I need dexterity rolls, but I'm not going to worry about that because it doesn't really matter. But the damage gets worse and worse each time. So let's see if anyone survives this one.
So we're still making dex roll?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though. 65 damage to everybody. Of course,
Okay.
you do get dex saves to this, of course.
I saved.
So do you take half?
And I
They
say,
would, yeah.
What's
advantage.
Just keep in mind, the next time I attack, which will be in 2 rounds, it's 20d20.
Yeah. Well, I
Pressure's
passed.
on. I better stop messing around.
Unconscious.
32?
Girls,
Take
Oh,
32.
sorry. Uh,
do I have it? Oh, Danny's with you, right?
Yeah, she's with me. We both took half because I
Okay.
passed. Well, I passed, but she failed, but she still gets
Well,
resistance
the
to
DC's
everything.
only 15. It's not particularly hard for your level.
Sorry for me.
Well,
Uh,
you're good at other things.
Yeah.
So, ladies is KO'd, not dead though. What is your
No.
negative, lady?
Just -1.
Oh, -1. Okay. Yeah, give me a Constitution roll, lady.
Ah,
30.
no pluses with this, right? Just regular Constitution roll.
No, yeah, just your straight Constitution, unless you have some special ability. Ooh, all right.
You're down to 50.
no.
Because you already took damage.
When?
Earlier. But you already put the thing in because I'm the only one who's got the stuff up.
Mm.
That was a loss. I got 2 more rows.
I have cure wounds, right? Yes. We'll get her
Okay.
back. We'll get her.
So all of you work out your damage and what you took, and is anyone else out? Honey, are you out?
No, she shouldn't be.
Okay. Good. But Bill, basically you have 2 rounds to stop this thing, or you're going to lose party members.
Okay. All right.
I got 30 damage or something last time.
Yeah, you took damage already. I already calculated.
That's when I wasn't on, right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Puffy?
Well,
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at, if I reduce, I realize that I need to, like, what's it called? I need to reevaluate some things, but I'm at like 35 health, but
Okay.
I am
You're still
on
up.
my turn. Yeah, I'm good. I have a plan.
And we all got, what, 9 more?
there you go.
Is it possible to use something like Blink or Vortex Warp here?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You are in the
No.
box. The only magic that's
It's
going to help
literally-
you is something that gives you resistances or healing or something like that.
Okay, well then we'll get
Bill.
on that too.
Yeah, you guys just
The
take care of that. Bill,
web
what are you doing?
page well, I got to reload the web page because it is crap. So we're gonna do a timed attack. We're both gonna attack the location that was pointed out to us by the avatar.
Yeah, the disco ball.
Yeah, the disco ball. So
Well,
I'm
the half
attacking
disco ball.
the disco ball.
Okay. You guys attack it. It's just don't roll a 1. Go ahead.
Okay. So she'll freak out. Just roll the big dice. 26 for her X, and then
That definitely hits. This thing is like a AC 10, I guess. Flat.
Okay.
It's just
Does
an
it
object
shatter?
on the floor. Well, what does she do for damage?
She damage is 2d6 plus 13.
Ooh,
17.
that's very low. Does she have any other attacks?
Yeah, just a bonus attack, and then I have an attack still too.
So go ahead and give me all of it.
All right. So, boop.
I'll just tell you right up front. You need 100 points of damage in 2 rounds.
Okay. All right. Well, she's
That's
rolling.
43.
Lady, I'm gonna give.
And you said it's an
Oh,
AC.
God.
Oh my gosh! You freaking another one, man. It's either ones or 20s. Okay.
Lady, I'm
Now-
I'm gonna drop a healing potion down your throat for this guy.
I have bountiful luck.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some potions.
Let's all
We'll take
go
care of
on
some
everybody
healings.
else's turn.
That's
Well,
full.
whenever it's my turn, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself.
That's not a bad idea.
What's the die on it?
Bill, go
2d6.
go ahead and do your
2d4
attack.
plus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, you hit.
29.
damage.
Bill.
You can't really do a sneak attack on this, can I?
No.
No.
It's an object.
Yeah. Okay.
All
Danny,
right,
I heal you.
we have okay. We have what is that? 25 points of damage. And is that the end of that round?
Can I
Yep.
ask for rerolls?
Ooh.
Well, I rolled a 1, so that's a miss. So on
I
her
have
bonus
bountiful luck.
attack.
Am I mute?
Yeah, no, I heard you. No, we can hear you.
Okay.
All right, so 25. You guys have a round. I would heal. Death Ward's smart though. I would heal the best you can because he's not going to get this.
Mm-mm.
So any healing you have, use it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
All right, so we've got who's the most injured besides. I know Lady's
You
really
guys are
injured.
keeping track of how many spells you're using, right?
Yep.
I am.
Well, I don't know about them, but I certainly am.
You all should. You don't have unlimited healing stuff. I told you your resources are limited.
Chester,
I know.
Chester, would you would you allow me to edit, because I realized my character would have been smarter about this. I just reduced my health by a little bit more because I casted Cure Wounds at a higher level, but I realized I should have cast that my character would have kept his 5th level slots open, but I accidentally made a mistake.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm at 30
I have
HP actually.
All right.
Potion of Supreme Healing. Who's the most injured?
Okay, so we can get out.
Oh my gosh! I forgot.
Sure.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Still in play?
Yeah. So
8.
she'll
Hold on a
use that
second.
haste.
Hold on a second.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Who is going to get the Supreme Healing Potion? Probably Lady, I would say.
Okay.
Oh, this is so stupid. It's not telling me. I'm trying to read which one the Supreme Healing.
What kind of healing points it does?
I think it's 5d8, isn't it?
Yeah, plus something. I'm just trying to look at.
Supreme Healing is 10d4 plus 20.
Oh, there you go.
10d4 plus 20? All right. So,
10d4.
Yep. Plus 20.
Okay.
10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus what?
Plus 20. And I will put up an Armor of Agathes again, so I have 25 additional temporary hit points.
It's fine.
I fucked up that 1, 2, 3.
I'll set up.
Yep.
One more.
And remember, Amy, you should have a pool of hit points too, right?
Yes. We have some healings, and I've got some pools of hit points. So how is
That'd be
everybody doing?
40 good hit points.
Okay,
Do I get a
good.
chance? Well,
Bill.
I don't get a chance to do anything though, right?
There's nothing you can do.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Bill.
Other than him, myself, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, or armor, Agathes, or death ward, or things like that. Bill, you're not good. I don't, who knows? Miracles happen, but give
No,
your
I
shot.
actually, I had a haste spell on the axe can do a haste. I forgot to use it last turn, but she'll use it now. So that'll give her at least 3 attacks, and hopefully I don't roll a 1. And if I can do 3 more attacks at 30 points apiece, whatever, right?
Maybe.
We'll see what
Go
happens.
for it.
Yeah. So first attack.
Although I really hope you fail because I've always wanted to roll 20d20.
No, roll 20d20 anyways.
Oops,
For the
I
memes.
didn't mean to do that. I meant to only roll or like there.
That's a hit.
Well, that's 2d20. I don't get 2d20. I can only roll 1.
Oh, okay. Well, stop it.
Ah, what the fuck?
Why did you roll 2 20s again?
None of your business.
Yeah, stop asking questions.
That's so noisy. I mean, nosy. I mean, sweet and
He's
rosy.
just playing with you.
Okay,
Let's do all
31.
3. Hit again.
Okay. Roll again.
Hit. Roll again. Very good. Do her damage.
Okay, so we're doing 6
Click on that.
I can see the individual number.
plus. What is that? 939.
She's just raging on this disco ball. Poor disco ball.
Disco ball from hell. Okay.
But is the disco ball phasing in and out?
No.
59.
Ooh.
60
Didn't
points.
I?
Hey, Bill.
I did 30.
84. It's 84 total.
84.
So go ahead and put your little plinky damage in there.
Boom, boom, boom. No crits on that roll. That's what kind of sucked. All right. And the little guy.
Time for a crit now.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
It wouldn't matter. He can't do enough damage.
Yeah, roll the 20d20. I want to see it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to see this
Do your
20.
damage.
I want to see the 20d20.
All right. So you
Here we
have
go.
a total of 93 damage. All right. So next round,
another 10. Another 10 from Badger. He hits for 10 points.
Yeah, I got it.
That's 99.
Therefore, next round it's pretty battered. You'll have it. It's even blinking a little bit. You'll have it done next round. However, I get an action. So,
20d20.
what does it do this time? The ink has reformed.
Oh, it becomes a volcano.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A volcano that points at you. Or no, we could do Star Trek. Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah. Like a supernova. It looks like it makes this big black sun and starts heating up and
just
explodes.
blast all the hair off of you, and especially the clothes off of Lady, because that is just nostalgia.
Roll
That's
that 20d20.
his thing, always wanting to see me naked.
No, that's your thing. Thank you.
Remember that.
Right, here we go. First time ever.
Right.
20d20.
Lady's nickname is now.
1.
It didn't even load. Oh my gosh.
I see 1 1. I saw 1 1 in there. Anyway.
210 points of damage. Make your dexterity saves.
Okay.
It doesn't
there's
matter.
not a 1 1 in there.
But I have Death Ward, so I'm at 1 hit point. Woo!
Yeah, you will survive it. Okay. First my save.
I will sing songs about your bravery when you're gone.
True.
Well, on my turn, after I survive this, I'm going to cast Death Ward on myself again.
Does 18 make it?
Yeah, no, DC 15. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I did hear you this time, and then
it's the same. Yeah.
I have more than +4, don't I?
No, you have a +4.
Remember to add. You can add 5.
Oh, that is right. You're right there. We've been forgetting that whole time. So yeah, we both make it.
Yeah. That
And
could
I
help me a lot.
And Danny and I both take a quarter.
But still,
of that
even
damage.
taking half. Yeah, I rolled 19, but I still take half damage, which is
110.
101.
110.
I think that's death.
55. I take 55, and
100
Danny takes 55.
and
Okay. Amy and Honey take 110 points of damage.
Okay.
Danny, you are
You-
down to 3 hit points.
Oh, I'm trying
And
to find
me.
my stylus.
I'm at a negative 150.
I think you're dead,
Muted.
Oh, hey, you're
I think I'm
fine.
dead too.
How did that happen?
but I can cast Revivify on you, so don't worry, because
That's
it's
fair.
been around.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, Amy,
So-
what's your hit point total?
You mean what's left after I do the math, or
Yeah, well, 110 off of your hit points. What do you got?
okay? I think I've got about 20.
And Honey?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the number again?
110 points of damage on top of all the other damage you've already taken.
Okay. Let's see. 30 healing for her. Three is 110. So
Okay, I'll come back to you. GOP,
Yeah,
what do you
thank you.
got?
After burning up all my armor of Agathys again, I'm down to 52 hit points. And
Danny?
Danny's down to 3.
Lady is a crispy critter. Puffin, what do you say? Oh, that's right. You're at
Mhm.
1 hit
I'm at
point.
1, but
Boy,
I
that
casted
death ward
Death
is
Ward on myself
great.
again.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
death
I'm
ward's
just
awesome.
sitting here like, hurry up, hurry up.
Amy's, what'd you say, like 50 something or 20 something?
Yeah.
And
50,
what about Honey?
Let's see. So yeah, I found it. Sorry, my
And tower is gone.
Well, Tara's not here. He's at another door.
Well, no, I mean he dropped out of
I
chat.
see.
50 and then back up to 20. So
I can't
I think
imagine an artificer is still alive. She's got to be down. She's got to be down.
Yep.
Was that 120?
Welcome back, tower.
Hey, Tower.
Hello.
There was
Welcome back.
I took a 30 points last time. Alright, so even if I did the big health potion.
I think the real question is she down or is she dead?
Oh, she's
Yeah,
not
no,
dead.
she's there's
So,
no
I'll go-
way.
okay.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got to be
So she-
down. Girls?
Yes? Oh, sorry. Um,
What were her hit points before the attack? And then
let me go look. Let's see. I replenished 20 on that, so it was 50. Let me get a calculator.
What?
Sorry.
Wait, why do you need a calculator? What's her hit point maximum?
yeah,
My
we'll do
maximum is
the
127.
And then, no. So,
127.
Maximum.
Yeah, so-
what?
I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry.
for
I'm
an artificer? That sounds like paladin HP.
That is pretty
she's
high.
got pretty high
Don't worry about
constitution.
it.
Or,
Let 'em do it.
sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
She's down, but she's not out. So I'll just heal her back up.
Well, hold on a second. What is her number, please?
Okay. Let me check my notes. Oh, right. No, that's your phone. Oh, shoot. Oh, no wonder I can't. Oh, that was my H. Sorry. Wait, where's Discord?
Should be my phone.
Here. No, that's. Oh, that's. Okay, that's your notes. So it's 127, and then I took. No, wait. I've been. Sorry. Oh, okay. So that's my notes. I wrote down.
24.
I wrote them down. Where did they go?
28.
All right. What is Honey's total?
I think the total I have on her right now is 120. That's 127 with the little robot guy on it.
So that puts her at 17. She took damage many times before. So she's got to be dead.
Yeah, she'd be dead.
Because 160 is the max. If you fail the saving throw every time, even though taking half damage, it's 160 points.
Yeah, so she's dead. But that's all right.
Okay.
We have a cleric. All right.
Yeah.
So we have
So I got a
2
bunch
on
up.
the floor, and everyone is really badly damaged. And Bill in the other room, of course, just takes
Taking his
Dandelion takes another
time.
whack, and of course it breaks the disco balls and therefore stops the light. The amorphous swirling thing in the middle of it disappears as well,
Where are my
and
notes?
the walls that are blocking you and the other way, and of course Tower and the Baron as well, all disappear. However, you did put the a power cube in, so all of the the LCD screens of the room are all still operating, and they're showing all kinds of activities. Now, Bill, you look into the other room and it's literally smoking. Everyone is tattered very badly. Anything you have on you, by the way, the people who are in that room, everything on you that was not magical is gone. Okay. So any clothing, any kind of jewelry, backpacks, anything like that, anything you had is completely toast and cinder. Your magical items are fine, of course. Um, uh, well, are they though?
I would make you do a save, but I'm mean.
No, I think I should though. That's going to take forever.
Yep. Are you Gygaxian or are you not?
I got my +2 magical full plate and a black
Yeah, that
razor.
would be fine. What I'm thinking is I might roll on anything that's
Like the
plus.
bag of holdings of that everybody got earlier.
I have my spellstone, but that's underneath my armor.
Hmm. Well, I'll worry about it next week,
Okay.
because next
Oh,
week's
keep us all waiting.
the big boss fight. Well, you think I wasn't going to have you fight the prince? Come now.
This was just a prep. This
It
was
was
That
just a
just
was
warm
the
up.
Duke's responsibility.
that
This was
was
just a
a that
this
was a
trip to the
nice trap
concession
puzzle.
stand.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of
It was.
myself. Yes.
So here's the thing, Chester.
Mhm.
They their bodies, what state are their bodies in? And this is very important because I cannot raise dead or revivify if they've been like crushed to pieces by this
No.
explosion.
You
Like,
can revivify them. They're fine. They are
okay,
toasty
then
critters, but they're still flesh there. Yeah. No, you
okay.
can definitely
Are they missing
revivify
any?
them. Yeah.
Are they missing
Yep,
any
we're
limbs?
all
Because
naked
I can
again.
bring them back.
No, we're not.
No. They're just really they're like a barbecue.
Toast.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I will cast Revivify twice, which means I'm down to 1/3 level spell left. And yeah, everybody get back up.
All right. So, now revivify. What does this do?
It puts them to 1 hit point if they've died within the last minute, which it's been less than 10
Yeah, no, it's
rounds.
definitely been less than that. All right. So, we have Honey is up with 1 hit point, naked. Lady up with hit point, naked.
Well, their
Puffin,
armor should be magic.
well,
Up
yeah,
at 1 hit point, not naked.
well, without clothing, without fabric. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
without
without
fabric.
underwear on. Okay.
Puffin is at 1 hit point. GOP, what's your hit points again?
You're on mute.
I've lost them.
He's
All
muted.
right. So everyone is
Sorry,
really badly
I was
hurt.
muted. I was
Um,
62 after I drank a healing potion.
okay. Everyone is very badly damaged. You've gone through a whole bunch of spells and potions and various things.
And psych
And
abilities.
you have a boss fight ahead of you. Joy.
Joy, oh joy.
Hmm.
But no one's
So I
dead
have a
yet. No one's
I have
dead
a
yet.
conundrum.
Have
I'm
that's where you
going to
stop. You're
use.
stopping at this point, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I really if like what I should do is use my last 5th level spell and do Mass Cure Wounds, which will heal us for 3d8 plus 5. So a little bit.
It's kind of like I think you have no choice but to do that. But we'll pick
Yeah,
that
I'll
up
do that.
next week.
What?
Everyone write down and make sure you know what you have. And I don't know, Bill. Should I, Bill? I'm going to let Bill choose.
Do I go full Gygax or not? You are muted, Bill.
3d8.
Bill. Bill is muted.
Because he doesn't want to affect your decision.
Tower, you and the Baron come into the room, by the way, and you see an orc barbarian beating on a disco ball. Bill, are you okay?
What kind of party we miss?
Yeah, you did. You missed the party. The dead bodies all over the place, furniture tossed up in the air. What a mess. You see a smoking room with a bunch of people who look very, very tired. Anyway,
I look at GOP and I throw him the third leftover piece of chicken shawarma I have.
oh, that's nice. You're a good fella. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to call it here. We're going to pick up next week with the boss fight, and I will ponder on because I have you guys should lose some magical items because of the intensity of that. The big things like Razor is certainly fine. Anything that's +2 or more is fine. But I kind of think anything that's +1 or less is gone.
What
So
about
any
things that are underneath
uncommon
my
or
armor?
yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, everybody heals for 23, by the way, when I cast Mask Your Wounds.
Can we get out of here?
Yeah, you can leave now. Yeah.
Okay.
But everyone gets 23 hit points. Make sure to write that down, please. Make sure all your hit points are set. And we'll pick up next week. So interesting.
I have 88.
I leveled, by the way.
Oh, you guys might.
We
want
got
to-
no experience.
Oh yes, you did.
We
Well, we
haven't
don't-
got
Definitely
experience
getting
points
experience.
yet.
I'll give it to you in a minute. Anyway, thank you all very much. We'll see you guys next week and later.
goodbye.
Thanks, everyone.
My.